Hello and welcome back to the Norse house. Nice shoe hair, because I am now Shoe N Shoesize. Well, I've been for a while to be honest, so that's not really a surprise. So. I don't have a DLC, I just realized. That's for the future! I still have a train to fix. And apparently an entire band to create. I need to ask Gary, because I don't remember anything already. I just remember the tragedy of last time, from me trying to do a necromantic experiment or something, and fail it. I cannot fail you, Bill. I have a lot of tasks to finish. Hey, am I forgetting anything, Gary? No. Well, yay. There's only one thing I know for certain. And that's that Frisco needs my help. I say Frisco, it's honestly the train. Ooh, powered up. Energized. Corruption. I know more. I don't have a straight up plan, mostly because there's limited things I can do right now. But I can do this. Can I level myself up a bit? Yes, I have things. Wonderful. I have all I need. Let's go! You jump onto Angsi Meat's back and ride like the wind, following the railroad tracks back into the desert. When you finally catch up, you stand up on Angsi Meat's saddle and leap onto the back of the train like a real badass, just barely catching the edge of the roof and pulling yourself up. Boy, that's cool. Here's hoping you don't have to do that again. Your stuntman could have been killed. Yeah, and I am not paying him enough for that. Looks like Gary decided not to join you, on account of not having a stuntman, so you're on your own until you get back to Frisco. What do you mean he doesn't have a stuntman? He keeps throwing the stuntman out. Hello! I'm going down. Ooh. This barrel is labeled Pickled Pig Knuckles. Try saying that 5 times, okay? Pickled Pig Knuckles, Pickled Pig Knuckles, Pickled Pig Knuckles, Pickled... Yeah, I can't say that. I failed immediately. It's the back of the train. Oh, I can just abandon the mission. This barrel is labeled hand fruit. Descriptive. Someone has carefully stacked these crates with the this and up arrows all pointing in the different directions. Ugh. This barrel is labeled pickled crackers. Oh dear. This barrel is labeled nubs. Peace. Hang on, don't tell me I don't have enough of that. This is the door to the next car. And it's locked with an unpickable cloth brand lock. Well, there's only one thing to do. We're grinding. We're getting safe cracking. Now I just need to remember where I went to grind. Is it lost? Wait, hang on. It is in the place where I have failed Buffalo Pile. It's very sad about that. The already intense heat intensifies, sweat stings your eyes, and while it's stinging them, you fail to use them to notice that you've ridden right in the middle of a herd of pyrobos that I will kill. For the EXP! Old bean! How much health do they have? Oh, nothing. Never mind, 2 of them have health. What's plan? What's plan? Stuntman! Oh, never mind. They use mysticality. I win. 3! I mean, this just happened because Gary's stuntman was over there, so he obviously couldn't take the stunt heat. That was on me, honestly. Yeah, I take the blame for that one. I'm sorry, Gary. We'll get better next time, literally. Well then, time to just murder some buffaloes until I have... How much was it wanted? Oh. Oh, that's expensive. That's very expensive. I assume that may be the only safe that demands 5. It makes sense. Fight. To the death. Yeah, that's not accurate enough. That's better. Fish. They all lived. I repeat, they all lived. How could you? That is a good time to speed up again. I'm gonna be here for a while. One. Rain. Winter. Geek. Followed by winter. An easy solution. I just have to do this roughly 20 times. Woohoo. No stuff like that. They don't stand a chance to my winter beans after all. Who does? Winter is nothing to challenge. I honestly have never actually tried blizzard beans. Don't think I'm gonna either. It doesn't sound healthy. I mean, a lot of things don't actually sound healthy until you eat them and just, never mind, this is worth it. Good, good, good. I did not take count of how many times I'm doing this, honestly. If I was real fancy, I would have a counter that automatically just updated every time I did one, but I'm not fancy, nor technologically, well, in control is honestly the word I'm gonna be using. Because I am either very paranoid or completely correct, because I feel like my audio, the mic audio specifically, is a bit, different today, but I can't put my finger on it, nor did I have time to try and do something about it. At least nothing extensive. Mostly because I haven't confirmed whether or not I'm just paranoid or not. And until I have ruled out my paranoia, I don't really want to do major changes, because that would be problematic. Ruining something that works just because of paranoia. Alright, how am I going? 5 more battles and we have safe cracking! Wonderful. That's just what we want. Kill him, Gary! Gary! 4 more, and then it will be ready. The old Bane combo. Boop. 3 to go. We're counting down slowly. Go, Gary. He really gets hurt sometimes. He's doing his best 2 times. I mean, technically, I assume I have it off now because they don't give 100 straight, but I want some backup EXP, because that's always nice to have. Woohoo. The last. And we're going back to Frisco. To do some cool train stuff. And probably have to pay off my stuntman again. That's gonna be expensive. Safe cracking 5 unlocked. To Frisco! And there it is. No one dares to challenge a safe cracker. Never mind. The bleeping of your L vibrator transporter leads you to a hulking robot standing motionlessly out in the desert with a vulture perched on it. The vulture quickly flaps away when the robot lights up and starts moving towards you. I approach it. After all, how else am I gonna... Well, I don't punch actually, I just throw beans at it. Go! Lava Fafa! Perish. That was easy. Next! It's time to slow down combat. For the fun of the future. Let's go! Once more, you jump onto the train. Boy, you really need to pay that stuntman. I'm going down. Safe cracking time! You should have said key instead of keys. You got an item. Cargo car key. Cargo key? No. Cargo. It's a key up to the cargo car of the train. Wonderful. I'm unlocking it. You unlock the door. You hear Norton scurrying forward on the roof. Oh god, somebody has built a rickety-ass bridge between the cars. This is very safe and not panic-inducing at all. I just have to confirm that he actually scurried. It's working. Devious. Oh, hi guys. Can we talk about this? No, just like, they look angry and confused. What, they are confused. Well, good thing I deal in mysticality. Oh. I see. I understand why they're confused. I have a feeling that the man on top of the train ain't a part of their team. So they just kind of showed up to rob the train, but suddenly the train has gone off the rails. No, I showed up from nowhere and threw winter at them. I don't think they deserved it. You grabbed the key to the dining car from the leader's belt. Dining car key. Hooray! It's the door to the next car and it's locked. You unlock the door. Ooh, nice flowers. It's got one of those fancy silver dome things on it. Investigate. You've never wanted anything more in your life than you want to lift up this dome and see what's under it. But you're not sure you can muster the amount of culinary expertise it requires to properly reveal a dish of such assumed quality. Oh, I do. I have the mysticality for it. I do it. Voila! Oh, it's just cream pie. Shaving cream. What kind of lunatics are running the food service on this train? We got an item, shaving cream pie. This is no good to eat, but it's very aerodynamic. Wonderful, I can throw it. I am weaponized. The table looks like it got jostled around and kind of scuffled, but the flowers are still standing. Nice, nice. The door between the dining car and the sleeper car is welded shut. Well, shucks. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Oh, wow. Mind the gap. Hang on. How's it looking at this side? Did he jump? He jumped! By golly, he crazy. That's Norton. You got a clean shot at him from her if you want to throw that pie at him. People really shouldn't refer to themselves in third person. Correct his grammar. You can't stop Emperor Norton! Just look at him drum. It's a drum solo. Well, I'm throwing a pie at him. Screw you! Pie! Curses! That was easy. Ooh, another bridge. That's enough. Maybe you'd better read that note on the wall first. That was my intention. A bestly scrawled note. The note says, I'd hidden the key to the forward passenger car in my luggage to make it easier for me to murder everyone in the sleeping car. Sincerely, the train murderer. P.S. Come to the roof of the sleeper car in the next 55 minutes if you want the murdering. That's crazy. So I will figure out which one is the murderer. Without knowing which piece of luggage the key is in, there's nothing you can do about it. One of these sleeping compartments must belong to the murderer. I'm checking the first one first. You open the door to the first passenger. You open the door to the first passenger compartment. There we go. My brain had a fart. The sole occupant is a little boy about 10 years old wearing a blue suit and knickerbockers. Okay.
Oh, hello, sir. Is something wrong?
Nothing you need to worry about, kid. I'm on a trail of, a bad guy.
Do you mean a murderer, sir? I'm pretty sure there's one in this train, and they don't call me the world's greatest detective for nothing.
What's your name, kid?
I probably shouldn't say, sir. There might be a copyright thing.
Okay, well, goodbye, Conan. Never mind, we're continuing our conversation. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure I can handle this. Just let me ask you one question, and then you should lock your door after I'm gone.
I understand, sure. What would you like to know?
Are you on the roof of the train?
Excuse me?
Yeah, the murderer left a note saying he's on the roof of the train. Are you?
No, sir. I'm in my passenger compartment.
Right, good. That'll be all. Heh, confused that detective. Next. You open the door to the second passenger compartment and look inside. There's a portly man in dapper grey suit with a tiny meticulous waxed moustache. And not, I'd like to clarify, an enormous bushy one. Excuse-moi, is there some way I might be of assistance, monsieur? Sorry to bother you, but there's a murder on the loose, and I'm checking the passenger compartments. Sacre bleu. It's very serious, mon ami. Allow me to prefer to use my little grey cells. I don't know what that means. But, no thank you. Let me just ask you one question. Why, certainly I am at your service. Are you on the roof of the train? The roof of the train, monsieur? Right now. That's right. No, I am here in conversation with you. Good, that's all. Another mystery solved. Next! You open the door to the third passenger compartment and find nobody inside. This note of the murderer said he was going to be on the roof of the train. That means he couldn't be in his passenger compartment. And since there's no one inside his passenger compartment, whoever the compartment belongs to can only, by process of elimination, be on the roof. Which means the person who rented this compartment must be the murderer. Probably. The only clue you can find in there is a luggage ticket, though it has the number 3 on it. Suspicious. Suspicious. Next. The only passenger in this compartment is a middle-aged woman who is writing something in a notebook. She looks up as you enter and greets you with a friendly Northeastern accent. I can't do a Northeastern accent at all.
Why, hello, is there something you need there?
Sorry to bother you, ma'am. I don't want to alarm you, but there's a murder on board the train and I'm investigating.
A murder on the train? My goodness, that would be a wonderful premise for my next novel.
Sure, why not? Anyway, I just need to ask you a question.
Go on, right ahead there.
According to my evidence, the murderer is on the roof of the train. Are you on the roof of the train?
No. No, there.
Alright, thanks for the time.
Would you like a meat pie? They are homemade.
No thanks.
Just have a look at this playing card before you go.
Goodbye.
Okay.
You find bag number 3, and it has the key to the forward passenger car inside. There's very strong corroborating evidence for your theory of who the murderer is. I'm still gonna have to go onto the roof. It's the train murderer, as advertised. Hello, I'll talk to you later. We're gonna have a chat with them. But first. You finally make it to the passenger car. One car back from the locomotive. Which may be confusing if you thought the locomotive meant the entire train. So I could just say the engine, except that also refers to the engine itself, that is, the actual steam engine that makes the train go, and not just the foremost car off the train. Anyway, you're in the passenger car. Suddenly, Norton clambers in the window. He must have dramatically climbed to the side of the train in order to reveal at the last minute that he hadn't actually been defeated. Dang it! He runs into the frontmost car of the train and locks the door. What a jerk! Maybe you could get some of the passengers to help break down the door and arrest him. Or maybe you could just kick the door down and shoot him until he can't bother anybody anymore. Yeah, I mean, a gun would solve a lot of problems. It's the door. Well, I only have one thing I need to do. I have a murderer to chat with. Hello, my friend. Could you help me with Norton? He said no. Okay, let's just use the bean on him. You won't see it coming. Oh, it's not strong enough. Well, back up bean. Bean wall. The self-defensive bean. And then we end up with lava fafa. Oh. Oh. Well, my paranoia took the better of them. You put an end to the train murderer's reign of murder. You rifle through his pockets and they're empty except of his luggage tag. Turns out his tag is number 3. Hooray! I get nothing from this. I've already deduced it. By simple process of elimination. This guy's totally franticking, which is a word I just made up that means ranting in a frantic panic. Everyone else is ignoring him as hard as they can. Right, this woman's just ignoring you. This professional-looking guy is frowning at a sheet of paper and occasionally scribbling on with a pencil, and then erasing what he just wrote. The woman is focused on her knitting and ignoring the general commotion. She must have been knitting the whole trip, because the scarf she made could accommodate a whole marching band. That's a lot of knitting. This overweight man in a three-piece suit and a bowler hat is probably a banker or something. His eyes are closed and his posture is relaxed. The clench of his jaw betrays his aggravation. I would have to say, if this is what we view as an overweight man, we have higher standards. Just look at that line. It's just slightly bigger than my line. Anyway, this lady is flipping through the book titled Birds of the Western Territory. Since most of the place is a desert, it isn't a very long book. That makes sense. This man is too busy ignoring his daughter to not ignore you. Oh. Which means we can have a conversation. This little girl is peering out the window of the train, clearly bored out of her mind. Frantic guy. Hello, what's your problem? Hey, buddy, you okay? It's all a lie, we're never gonna get to Frisco. Frisco probably doesn't even exist. They've been testing to see how long we can survive on complimentary penis and bottled water, and now they're driving us out into the desert to some kind of government camp. They're gonna use their organs to fuel alien flying machines. Well, I don't know how to do persuasive maintenance. So I guess I'm not gonna. We're talking to the child then. God. Hi there, Busy. Hi there, Busy. There we go. Why did I add an S?
No, all my toys and friends are in our luggage and it's boring and I hate it.
Do you want to help me out with something really important?
Huh? Like what?
Well, a bad guy took over the engine car and I need some people to help me break down the door and arrest him.
What? Mister, I'm just a little girl.
Hey, now, that's not a good attitude. Don't ever let anyone tell you that you can't do anything just because you're a girl.
But, okay. Yeah, well, bust that trick's face in.
Wow, that's the spirit.
But you gotta pay me in advance.
Jeez, you're learning a little too fast. Alright, what do you want?
I like stuffed animals.
I'll be right back. I don't know how to get an animal. Fine, we're talking with this professional-looking guy. He is probably very professional in my wants and needs. Excuse me, can you help me with something? Sorry, I'm busy. Ask my wife or my daughter. God knows she could do with something to keep her occupied. What are you working on? It's quite academic. I'm sure you wouldn't understand. Try me. If you must know, I'm a scholar of foreign antiquities. I'm attempting to solve these ancient conundrum from the Far East. He shows you a sheet of paper covered with little boxes, some which have numbers in them. Okay, I'll solve this Sudoku. Because I'm big brain. That's a Sudoku. My little brother thinks they're for babies. What? Look, this box can't be a 3 or 7 because you got those there and there. So it has to be a 4, which means it's 5 here and 9 here, and if that's a 9, then this can't be, so it's a 7 and this one's a 2. You quickly fill in the rest of the puzzle. Well, damn it. What fun is it if you just solve it for me? Sorry. Will you help me break down the door to the engine and arrest the Emperor? Well, I guess I've got nothing better to do. Cool. That's one. A lady. Excuse me, ma'am. Whatever it is, I want no part of it. I keep myself to myself. I've had no desire to get involved. Thank you very much. Come on, this is important. A crazy guy stole the train and I need help arresting him or he'll never get to Frisco. I'm sure everything will sort itself out in the end, and in the meantime I have plenty of wool. Well, outfoxing time! Ma'am, is that your daughter? Yes, she is. What about her? What would you like her memory of this absurdly long train ride to be? That her mother was a hero who helped stop the bad guy, or that she sat powerlessly knitting the whole time while the menfolk did everything? What sort of role model would you prefer to be? That is tantamount to emotional extortion, young man. It's your choice, ma'am. Fine. Good. Good. Another one has been taken down. You! Hi, excuse me. Yes, what is this? A crazy jerk calling himself Emperor Norton has hijacked a train, and I need volunteers to help me bust down the door and arrest him. I see. And will you help me? No, I'd really rather not. That sounds quite strenuous, perhaps even dangerous. Oh, come on, please. No, I don't think so. I'm quite comfortable here, and I prefer avoid stress.
Pretty please.
Again, no, I'm supposed to avoid things that raise my blood pressure.
Pretty please with sugar and top.
Sugar is one of those things.
Pretty please with gravy on top.
Gravy's another. Look, please just leave me alone.
Please, 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 please.
No.
Please, 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 please.
No.
Please, 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 please.
Stop that.
Please, 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 please.
I said no. Stop asking. You're really getting on my nerves.
Please, 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 I'd stop asking if you say yes.
No, damn.
Please, 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 please.
All right, God, fine. I'll help you. Just leave me alone.
Thanks.
That was easy.
I wish everyone was that easy to deal with. Hello, ma'am.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes?
A crazy psycho has taken over the train's engine car, and I need volunteers to help break down the door and arrest him.
Oh my, I certainly wouldn't be of any help with that. I'm very conflict averse.
What if I told you he hates birds and is determined to outlaw them from the territory after he sees power?
That's very sly, but I know you're only saying that because you saw the book I was reading.
Yeah, you got me there.
Any other ideas to convince me?
Suddenly you hear a tapping at the passenger car's window.
Russell, that's my bird!
You open the window and your pet crow, Russell, flaps in and perches on your shoulder.
Hey, buddy, good to see you! Oh my gosh, what a beautiful crow, and he knows you!
Oh sure, me and Russell go way back.
Right, buddy.
I rescued him from a cat when he was only just out of the nest and raised him as a pet. I set him free when I left home recently.
But what is he doing here? Has he been following you since then?
No. He probably just happened to be flying by and spotted me on the roof of the train and recognized me. Impressive, crazy smart like that.
That's amazing. Oh, what I wouldn't give to have an alien friend like that.
Well, I'm still gonna be doing a lot of traveling after this. I figure... So I can't really drag Russell along with me, but I bet Russell wouldn't mind being pals with a nice lady in Frisco who helped save the train. What do you think, Russ? Russell caws again and flaps over to perch next to the lady. He lightly pecks on her shoulder in a friendly manner.
My goodness, how could I refuse? It's a pleasure to meet you, Russell. My name's Annabelle.
Awesome, I'll let you know when we're ready. I have managed to make everyone but the person I really want to slap and a girl who wants a toy. We'll return. There's more to do. Oh, I have to go to the roof. Hang on, am I just able to leave it like this? I am. Okay. I feel like there should be more stuff up there. Somehow I am able to get a plushie. And I need somehow to be able to convince people. I don't know if that's possible to get. I don't know how to go about that. That's the biggest problem. And it's still the question of, have I discovered all locations or not? Am I missing a location? Is this the best way to find a new location? I don't have more vibrator batteries. Large man with a large hammer interrupts your journey by leaping out from behind a rock and shouting, "You damn ghosts won't get me! I'll hammer you back into your grave where you belong!" Well, that's a deep one. Whoa, hold there, buddy. I'm not a ghost.
Oh yeah? Prove it.
I'm not glowing or translucent. I'm not floating in the air. I could poke you in the shoulder or something.
Don't you dare touch me.
Well, how am I supposed to prove it then?
You could let me hit you with my hammer. If you're a ghost, it'll go right through you.
And if I'm not a ghost? I'll get smashed with a hammer?
Sure, but that seems a little like a small price to pay to prove your case.
No, it doesn't. Wait a minute. You just said your hammer would go right through a ghost. So if I'm a ghost, hitting me with your hammer won't work anyway.
I guess you got a point there. I need a wooden stake or something.
I'm leaving.
That man's crazy.
That's coming from me. That should say something. This crate is full of mining supplies and it's my supplies.
Woohoo.
My mining supply. I still don't have a battery. And I should probably try and remember... Ooh. You ride past a woman who's running along the desert trail on foot. And although I say running, it's a slow run with an odd, lopping gait. She's dressed... oddly too. No hat, just a thin strip of fabric tied across her forehead. Light clothing and strange soft-looking boots that barely even come up to her ankles. Everything alright? Are you running away from something? Something pretty slow, like maybe a desert tortoise?
No, I'm jogging.
What?
Jogging, I invented it. It's like slow running.
Where I'm from, we just walk.
It's better exercise if you go faster.
No, not fast enough to actually get away from anything, though.
But full-out running wears you out. This isn't as healthy. That isn't as healthy.
It's healthier than being eaten by a bear.
Look, I'm not being chased by bears. I've never been chased by a bear.
Yeah, that's obvious. You're alive and not mangled lumps. You wouldn't have survived a bear.
This is about physical fitness. Bears aren't an issue.
Okay, you're right.
Thank you.
Not many bears out here in the desert. A pack of coyotes, though. You'd be in real trouble.
This is a very frustrating conversation.
They'd tear you to shreds even without those goofy-looking shoes.
Hey, I designed these myself. They're not goofy.
No, they're pretty goofy. I mean, what good are they if you can't even run properly in them?
What? They don't prevent...
And they certainly aren't going to protect your ankles from coyote bites. They'll perfectly be good for kicking your ass. Gosh, all this exercise has made you kind of belligerent. Get down on that horse. How about we see if you can catch me? You ride away. The jogger runs after you for a bit, yelling, but as predicted, she can't catch you. Gotta be the shoes. Told ya! You can't run! She's gonna get eaten by coyotes. I say, never having met a single one myself. Ah yes, another one of the ghost cows. Ghost cows with a lot of health. Burn power! Kill him, Gary! That was easy. Oh. Burn power! Okay. I am now gonna have to reconsider my tactics. So apparently I am finding more locations, which means certain things happen in locations I've already found, maybe? But where? Ooh, I remembered something. Let's see, was it Fort Treason? I believe it's Fort Treason. Vibrating Robo! Die, Robo! Perish. Bane. We're going to Treason and doing some tabletop games. Never mind, it wasn't Treason. Treason was the one that burnt down. Was it... Which one was it then? One of these. Was it Memoriam? Yeah, it was Memoriam. I also just now remembered what I did last time, which was slowly but surely going through every single location. I'm done with this side, which means this would be next. So after this, I will scour through everything. Because I don't know when the game actually ends, if it ends when I'm doing the Frisco thing. I don't want to end it yet. I'm playing their little game. I won this, so we're doing Lobbers Battle 1886, and I might win, I might not. I have a cow, I have a bean, I have a gnat. They have all 10 health. And they throw grenades. I have the same stats. Let's try upgrading a cow. And we just casually kill one of these? I don't know. Okay, what have I done? Okay, the cow needs one upgrade to be able to kill. Why? I need to heal. Well, I'll slowly but surely kill you then, I guess. Perish. Did I win? Was this one way easier than the first one I did? This feels more doable. Because if I just heal the cow now, I cannot possibly lose. I win. Smite! Ah, the cow can only kill that rogue, but luckily I smited him to death. I did it. That was wasted on the first one. Heck yeah! Let's play another one. The Battle of Medley, 1887. Okay, now we're dealing with map. I have a shield, I have a cow that will try and kill that bloke. We have whatever Blackest Angus is. I am scared he will protect me. Blackest Angus is protected by that. You throw grenades to kill everyone, or harm everyone. I will screw with you. You stab. You're a healer. Then we have a sniper. Oh, okay. I'm starting by giving you a buff. And then I'm just killing him. Actually, he will... yeah, no, he will deal damage to everyone. I am not a fan of that. And then he kills him. Okay, the cow is no longer of any use other than being taken for shots. Oh, you use Black Angus to fight. I see, I see. Now he must perish. Somehow. Is it Angus or you that I upgrade for that? I'm trying to upgrade you. Yeah, I'm doing it this way. Okay. Go, Angus. Oh dear. And... no! No! That's the wrong one! Oh, never mind, he still fights. They just acted on the same turn. Ah, yeah, right. I'm doing it again. I did not consider. He can just shoot me. Whoops. Okay, we're giving the cow this... yeah, I'm giving the cow a stat boost again. I'm giving you a stat boost. And then I have to kill someone still. I would love to do him again. Because he harms everyone, but he deals way more damage. So he's a bigger problem. So I'm taking him out. Maybe that'll change everything. Maybe not. Oh. Oh yeah. Get up made all the difference. Oh boy. I win. Because I just heal the shield and kill him. Oh. There we go. Shield healed. I win. Why is all of these so much easier than the last one? Why was the last one the really difficult one? Well, I say the last one, the first one, honestly. Victory. Heckin' yeah. The Battle of Cow Ridge, 1889. No, this looks like a difficult one again. Well, I'm buffing the cow by one. He will now kill him. He will try and stab that. I will kill you. Actually, why kill him when I can just... He's gonna heal him. I have a shield, so I can deal with that. It's gonna take me way too long to kill him. I'm killing you. Immediately. The cow can't kill him in time. So he's gonna fight back. So I have to kill him before the cow dies. Which means I'm just gonna buff the cow. So the cow may win. After 2 turns. Go, cow, go! Okay, the cow will win. This fight was easy. Kill. I win. You prevailed in the Battle of Cow Ridge. Boom! Wow, you're really good at this game. Getting good was the only way to keep my little brother from lording it over me all the time. I feel like we should give you some kind of prize. I got some leftover guns from when I was gluing the figures together. Want them? Sure, thanks. Bunch of really small guns. There's a handful of tiny pewter guns, which presumably serve some purpose in the game they play at Fort Memoriam, which could also be used to outfit a small army of elves. Ah. Well, I know where I'm going. To the darkness forth. Because I remember there's a certain shoemaker who has some elf problems. Hello. You should open up a boot store. Huh? A store to sell your boots. They're not mine though, they're... Right, the elves. But the elves can't be making them just for fun, right? I think they're making them so you can sell them. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. There's a town called Dirtwater. That's a pretty long trip. Yeah, but I like it to be dangerous. It'd be dangerous. I'm worried about the elves. They wouldn't make it, you know. And we got just the thing. Wow, what? Look at all these tiny little guns. See, with these, the elves will be able to defend themselves on the road to Dirtwater. Oh man, that's so weird. Okay, yeah, cool. He packs his boots and tools together and heads out of the tent. It'll be kind of amazing if he actually makes it to Dirtwater, but stranger things have happened. Another client helped. Well, let's go. Ooh, wishies. Binoculars. I have found everything out. Shucks. Confirming everything here has been done. Hello, Bone Lady. I don't have 10 gold teeth. Hey, dude. I have listened to you already. It's a pack rat skeleton. I'll take it. I see. I can find bones around. I didn't know that. Can I sit on the couch? No, I cannot. Hello? No, you just make that the third eye opening. I'm done with learning to dance. The dance of the people. Check it out. Oh. Alright, that was the hint to go to plot 420. I've already done that. Okay, everything out. Before we continue investigation, I'm going to Dirtwater to investigate a new shoe store. I kinda have to, I'm obliged to do it. It's in my contract. I mean, I haven't signed it or anything, but you know, it's there. I really need to find Bill a cactus. But it's curiosity and beam. Tony's. Look at this shoe. This shoe is amazing. Hey, nice to see you again. Yeah, did your elves make the trip okay? Oh, sure, yeah, no problems. Like, at all. I've been seeing them less and less since the move, though. So I've been making some boots myself just to help them out. Well, that's real nice of you. What can I get you? Show me your goods. Boot polish. Tony's shiny boots. Oh, that's a lot of spell damage. Hang on. What does my boots do? Are my boots of any use? Spit-soaked boots are giving me 3 AP. Versus yours, which gave 2. It's only 2 AP. But I would have spell damage. And I can give him polish. So I'm doing that. You thoroughly polish your boots until you can see your reflection in them. Only your reflection is moving slightly more quickly than you are. Weird. Anyway. Next. Howdy. Now to continue the scouring. Step 1. Shroom Cave? No, the Shroom Cave shouldn't have anything from my memory, but the Kellogg Ranch might have. Who knows? I don't. That's why we're doing this. Partway down the trail, Angsy stumbles. They seem pretty tired from carrying you around all the time. Well, it's my turn then. I carry my horse for a while. You heave Angsy onto your back and carry them to the next leg of the journey, so they can rest. What kind of responsible horse owner you are? Of course, I can't have Angsy do everything. We're a team. Okay, what was this place? Oh, right. I don't know how to use any of this. Can I open lockers? I can. A cowboy's chef's hat. That's bad. Looks like there's been a secret stash of candy. Ooh, workout regiment. Warm-up stretching, long expansion 2 reps, equilibrium maintenance stretching, and then skeleton vibration 3 reps, cooldown stretching. Okay. The only thing inside is a dusty old diary. Give me them hot secrets. You pick up the diary and blow off some of the dust. The cover says, "The Diary of Smith." The first name has been worn away, but you can't tell it was longer than 7 letters. Sadly, funds aren't particularly juicy. The author joined Kellogg's health program because she had several relatives with poor health and wanted to preserve her own. She found the ranch to be pretty boring, but appreciated that the lack of anything much else to do gave her plenty of time to spend knitting, which was her favorite hobby. The last entry mentions Kellogg's death. Rumored but unconfirmed, but to be due to a brain aneurysm caused by outrage at hearing a dirty joke. And the author was returning home. I guess she forgot the diary when she left. Not particularly hot after all. Pick the lock. Needles. There's nothing in this locker but a sewing kit. Needles and thread. You take needles and leave the thread. Another locker. Whoever had this locker was apparently hiding some performance enhancers. Yes. The locker is filled with dirty laundry. Assuming that the laundry at the very bottom of the pile was hidden there on purpose, because it's really important to grab it. Another band and pants. I don't need more of those. Beds are all empty. No, it's just a scrap of paper. Actually, what was that scrap of paper? Ah, yes, it was the horridness. Next room. Kitchen. I don't know how to use any of this. Never mind. Ship skeleton from the petting. Oh. Well done. He was stolen. Hello, Kellogg. The desk is scrupulously tidy, and in fact there's not so much as a desk blotter in a single pen. It only has 1 drawer. However, you find a secret button cleverly hidden on the underside of the drawer. I press the button. A hidden panel slides open on the back wall, revealing a secret room. Awesome! Bye. This is the most boring secret room you can imagine. This is not healthy. You need help, man. Whoa, hello. Hello! Is there a ghost, huh? Yes, it does appear so, and alas, without me having instructed in my regimen of purity, all my pigeons have fled. That's probably not exactly why. They're likely out ravaging the countryside in their own bodies. One cannot have purity of the soul without purity of the body, and, you know, that's what the whole purity cake about anyway. My threefold path of elimination of corruption influences. Would you like to hear about it? Nope. We had this conversation before. And I learned nothing. Go to gymnasium. Okay, how do I do the regiment? Warmed up stretching, long expansion, equilibrium maintenance stretching, skeleton vibration. Stretching, long. But how do I do the stretchies? I don't know how to do stretchies. I can pick the lock. The bond is locked. Definitely pick the complicated lock. Wow, there's a lot of grain here. If you ever need a lot of grain, you know where to find it. It's grain. You know where to find an effectively infinite supply of grain. The grain at Kellogg's Ranch is at your disposal. Whoa. Whoa. Bag of mixed grain. There's a bag of mixed grain from the branch of Kellogg. There's a coiled barbed wire hanging from the nail hat. Mine. Barbed wire is one of those things that pretty much explains what it is in the name. Yeah? Hey, stack. Manure. That's fertilizer. Wait, what's this? Bag of shroom and grow. Oh, Gary. You give the bag of shroom and grow to Gary, and he tears it open and starts shoving brown lumps into his mouth. Ah, deliciousness. Gary has become more powerful. Groovy. I'm in danger. One day Gary will learn that he no longer needs to follow me, but he can be his own. Nothing but endless boring expanse of nothingness. Whoa, I'm not crazy, you all are. There's a gymnasium thingamajig. I guess I'll try to do whatever this one tells me. Nope, wrong. So, first I do warm-up stretching, which I don't know how to, then 2 lung expansions, which would be you. You put your mouth on the blast hole and turn the valve on the side of the machine. A blast of air inflates your lungs, making you really dizzy. Lung suck on the blast hole. You've had enough exercise for now. This place is terrible. Well, I failed immediately. I guess. Next! Roy Bean. I've already been very much at Roy Bean's. How about old Granddad? Vibrator. Hi. Bye. Oh, never mind, he lived. Get him, Gary! That's my boy! Good. Old Granddad! We're back here, where I was really hoping that I would be able to find Bill of Friend. Dang it! The guard gives you a cheerful nod, mouth too full of syrup to speak. Yeah, right, I did that to him. Alright, it's still you guys. You guys are busy with a new game, there's no need to interrupt them. Yeah, there's no Bill Friend here. Nope, 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 nope. The Jelly Bean Thieves' hideout. Maybe. Maybe not. There isn't much at all. Yep, I'm done with this place, it seems. Oh, dang it. Mindless more mine. Oh right, that's the cultist and things. I don't have the mask anymore. You aren't one of us. Be gone from this place, interloper. Now you know something bad is going down. Nobody good uses the word interloper. So I can outfox him, or I can just kind of make him I make him Hold still a second, I just want to put this thing on your head. Huh? What? Oh, jeez, what happened? I feel like I overslept, but like for a whole week. Oh. So, what's going on in this mine? Mine? What are you talking about? Look, I need to go and find an aspirin. See you later. She wanders off into the desert. Okay then. I guess I just kind of broke him. Loot. Loot. Hi. Hello there, fellow cultist. What? Go away. Well, that's not very friendly. This isn't a knitting circle. Where's your mask anyway? You whip out the vibrator handbag and put it on the guy before he can wreck. What? I can't hear him. I can't hear the master. What did you do? He runs out of the mine in a panic. Presumably he'll be fine. Hi. What happened to your mask? I modified it. It made drinking difficult. What happened to your mask? I'll be right back. Fine, I'll put on the mask. Where's the masks? Yes. Cultist mask. It's so weak compared to my current mask. Ugh, the pain. What do you have to say now? Oh, he's ignoring me. Well, then I'm not gonna do it. I'm obviously gonna shoot him then. Where did I put my arcane geode hat? Supremacy! Perish! Oh, he's strong. I mean, he's not all being strong. Nope. Bye, Roberto! Oh, that's Roberto. I believe I read about him. We drag the cultist's body to a dark corner so no one others will stumble across it. Tentacle badge? Ooh. Spooky resistance. This is a little pewter badge shaped like an octopus, I guess. You've never seen an octopus with more than 2 eyes, though. I mean, you only have 2 eyes. Anyway. Bum, 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 bum. Hello. Hi, what's up? I got some rocks. Yeah? The master gave them to me. He wanted me to have them. Okay, well, what's cool about them? They're mine. Don't touch them. No. They're my rocks. He's being rude to me. He doesn't want to give me the rocks. We share here! Have a bean. I'm sharing. I shouldn't have thrown the bean in his face. He was not ready to go. Oh, sarsaparilla. You had a cultist body behind rocks. It's right behind there, I promise. Hi. You okay? You seem kind of injured. I fell down, but the master picked me back up. That's nice. He'll pick us all back up. He'll pick you back up. Okay, let's then put that to the test. Would he pick you back up after I have blasted you with the lava thuffer? Well, is he gonna pick you back up? He doesn't seem to be picking you back up. No, he's not going back up. Hello! Hi, how's it going? You must who this. He glares at you suspiciously. No. I can't handle this pressure. I'm gonna have to go all out. This person knows too much. I need everything to defeat this one. Go, Butterbean. Go, Gary. Blast him. You are powerless in the eyes of the master. Butterbean again. Gary, continue with the spores. They're too strong. Master, empower me. Butterbean! Gary, go! Master, aid me! I win. Do you wonder what he tried to do? Anyway. What's this way? Oh, that's the way down. Well, we'll wait for... Alright, there, Jeff. He seems cool. Hi. How's it? Shh, shh, shh. I'm listening. To what? The master, of course. Can't you hear him? Oh, yeah, of course. He gives you some real side-eye. Damn it, he's on to me again. Why are all these cultists so clever? I'm gonna have to kill them all. That was easy. Sarsaparilla. Hi! Hi, why is your mask different? Because I'm the leader of this cell. How can you be down here and not know that? Look, I passed 7 different guys to get here. Obviously, if I weren't meant to be here, that would be impossible. I suppose. So, what's this master everyone's talking about? A great dark master, Roberto. Are you sure you're supposed to be down here? Sure. It's fine. Anyway, I'm gonna stab you now. No, right, I don't have a knife. And he is actually strong. Well, it's only one thing to do. Panic again. Panic! Bane! And then we do a lava thuffer. Lava thuffer! Wait, that's gonna be weak. He has a lot of defenses. Gary, weaken him! He's on fire. Good. Smite the unbeliever! Oh, that's scary. I mean, the bean lived, but that's scary. The bean is barely alive. I need to debuff this man now. Debuff him! He's lower than the hundreds. You are powerless in the eyes of the master. Not if I continue throwing butter beans at you, sir. At this rate, my bean will perish you. Smite the unbeliever. Gary! He killed Gary. Gary's dead. And he will survive this. But he won't, because he will be on fire. I win. Oh, according to Kik. Ooh, cultist leader mask. The square mask seems more important than the round ones. Ah. I have a feeling if I killed him first and just put on that mask, they would actually pay attention to me. Oh well, what's done is done. Oh, right, that's where I can make the headbands. That's what this place is. Well then, I lost a lot of information by killing everyone. Yes, it's time to clean up the petting cemetery. Boop, 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 boop. Now, we are missing... I don't know that one yet. No, wait, I do though. How do I put these back? Do I have to talk to this guy to do that then? Hello?
Something else I can do for you, fella?
I noticed you're missing pack rat.
Yeah, some damn fool hippies stole it. No idea what they wanted with it for. There's a reward for anyone who recovers it.
Sure, I'll get it. Wait, no. What is the reward?
50 meat.
That isn't very much.
Well, depending on your life expectancy, it could be as much as a whole decade of free admission.
Okay, I'll get it.
As far as I know, those hippies are holed up over in Fort Darkness.
See you later. I have it, though.
Any luck getting back in my pack rat skeleton?
Yep, right here.
Bravo, safe and sound. Thank you kindly, fella.
Gives you a pouch of metal and puts the skeleton back on its pedestal. All in day's work. I've also noticed you're missing ape.
Yeah, that ridiculous fool Kellogg stole it for use of anatomy lessons. I tried to tell him it's stupid using ape skeleton to teach a human anatomy, especially when there's plenty of actual human skeletons out and invested for free. He just wouldn't hear it though. Listen, I'll give you 50 meat to go and steal it back from him.
50 meat for burglary?
Hey, recovery, not burglary, and heck, that's years of your membership paid back. Maybe as many as well. You look like a risk taker. 3?
Okay, I'll get it. Grumble, grumble, grumble.
Wonderful, he's got it at a Kellogg Ranch down south.
There we go.
Howdy, friend. And luck recovering my ape. I just happen to have it right there. Marvelous, well done. Welcome back, old friend.
He puts the skeleton back on its pedestal and gives you a pouch of meat again. So, about that missing buffalo.
I never actually had a buffalo, but you set a pedestal up, but just in case, if you can find me enough buffalo bones for a whole skeleton, I'll buy them off for you for 50 meat.
Well, only 50.
That could be up to 10 years worth of membership, assuming you don't smoke too much, or in bed.
Okay, I'll see what you can.
Great, here's a list of pots. There's a place called Buffalo Pile to the east, that's probably the best place.
I'm on my way. I probably don't have... Yeah, okay, I need to return. I'll be back. I just need to pick up some buffalo bones. A spiky bright blue shape catches your eye. You hop off Anxie meat to investigate it more closely. It's a haggis agave. Native to Panama, but it can grow in many parts. Specifically these. Especially in places that are too hot for you, for teachers to be comfortable. Yeah, that makes sense. Anyway, let's continue.
Bones!
Going this way. This will pay me forever. Me having failed a puzzle forever. Bip, 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 bip. Hi, I need some. Grab them bones. Grab a buffalo's worth. Box of buffalo bones. This wooden box contains enough bones to build exactly one buffalo skeleton. He sure will. Grab them bones. You're pretty much set for bones right now. You can also come back if you're running low. Fair enough, fair enough.
To the petting cemetery?
Phew. It is crazy out of that desert is just the worst. If you stay here too long, you could end up like that, one of those charred black skeletons clanking towards you. Also, fight them. I'm gonna save them. They're gonna need some cold weather. There we go.
I'll save the day.
It worked.
Ooh, a handful of loose teeth.
Hi. Yes, getting brighter.
Well, now, those will do fine, just fine. Excuse me while I go wire these together real quick.
He sets the skeleton up on its pedestal and then returns and gives you a pouch of meat. Cool. Something else I can do for you? Nope, see ya. Nope, see ya. Well, new skeletons. Okay, pack rat, increased drop bonus. This is a skeleton of a pack rat. Untrue to its name, it is a solitary creature, but true to its name, it is a type of rat. So you know, they got it half right. The ape. This is an ape skeleton. Please keep your damn dirty hands off it. The management. Increase your maximum AP for the rest of the day. This is a buffalo skeleton. You know everything about it already. Increase your meat drops bonus for the rest of the day. Oh, okay, I don't like to do bonuses. I don't want them. Hellstrom Ranch. Open. Mine. It's mine. Right, this is the gate to hell. Right. Where the cows came from. Ding! Hello! You're not scary. In anything, you are being crushed. That didn't make any sense, but I still threw it at him. Well, that's just not a place. The Great Gabanzo's hideout. Keep out. No, I don't think I will. Alright, I can just kind of cook her, and that's about it. This place is nothing, Gary. It's a trick. The West Pole is still just... It has that stone I don't know how to talk to, and I have no idea how to speak with it, which is a problem. That's just the abandoned railroad camp. Yeah, that seems like it. You wouldn't happen to be... No. No. Just kind of have to check every cactus. One of them might be someone who could talk to Bill. Baker Boy's hideout. Yeah, crap. Yep. It's closed. This doesn't look closed. You guys are open. Why does it say closed? Don't lie to me, boys. I'm done with this place as well. Reboot. I still have the puzzle in Reboot Hill. I don't know how to solve it. No. Was there something else in Reboot Hill I had yet to do? How's this thing? Can I open it? No. This would be a great time to know how to sprint, but there's no sprinting in this game. There's just, you know, buddy walk. This tombstone is big and fancy and has an open door on the front. Inside the tombstone there's a document, and I will read it. The document describes the turntine, the burial wishes of Chet Bursley, and weird sequence of letters. BTLITR. Yeah, I don't know what that one is supposed to say. Ooh, this tombstone is big and fancy and has a door on the front. The door has a pretty sturdy looking lock on it, not for long. You skillfully pick the lock. Inside the tombstone is a document and a weird little metal object. I'd read it. The document describes the turntine, the burial wishes of Sam Feathersmith, and a weird sequence of letter OHLGHE. Huh. It's my object now. Key fragment. You picked up the object. It looks like a piece of broken key. This fragment of key that you found in that big fancy tombstone in Reboot Hill. Interesting. This tombstone is big and fancy and there's a safe embedded in it. And I crack it. You pull out your stethoscope. Stethoscope? Why did I say stethoscope? Anyway, you crack your knuckles and perform a complicated grave robbery. In the best way you can by cracking a safe. Inside is a document and a weird little object. I'd read the object. The document. The document describes in turntine the burial wishes of Philip Irongloat, and a weird sequence of letters OIEHTE. I take the object. Another fragment of a key. I have all the key fragments now. I will assemble the key. A little spit, a little balling wire, and voila, turntine key. This is the key you assemble out of the bits you found at those big fancy tombstones at Reboot Hill. Voila indeed. Now what? I mean, I'm supposed to use it somewhere, I just don't know where. Wait. A child. Try to eat a live eagle on a dare. Hi. This doesn't seem particularly threatening, apart from being a general reminder of your own mortality.
Hi, thanks again for your help.
You're welcome. Bye. He was a nice guy, though, let's be real. I don't know, over here was that one guy who was very angry. Grutch. Yeah, that's the man. There's nothing here. Grumble. There's so many puzzles, and I don't know how to go about them. This one's even worse. Hello, guys. Am I able to deal with you now? I hope so. For my own defense, shield. Wayne Winter! Oh. Well, they died quicker than I thought. I have access to this now. Here lie the sweet gang. May they never wake up. I take the sword. You pluck the sword from the stone, now you're royalty. Sweet sword. It's a very sweet sword. The sword used to adorn the grave of the sweet gang. Now it adorns the face of your enemies. Briefly. It would be a bit of a problem if they continuously, bore them, but... Yeah, I mean, you'll figure it out when you use the sword. Let's be real. Can you remember anything about your granddaughter? Let's see. So, first name ended in a vowel. Okay. I'll be back. So, ends in A, ends in a Y, ends in a H, E. Okay, that one is useless. Next. Can you remember anything else? First name? Yes, okay, that I know. You were 40 when she was born, or that doesn't work, I don't know your age, and I have no intention of figuring it out. First name was longer than her last name. Doesn't help. Wasn't buried next to any of your daughters. Doesn't help, I don't know your daughters. She passed at the same age as poor Becky. Which Becky? Which Becky? Her favorite hobby was knitting. Doesn't help me. None of these. Knit. How would I know? I need to dig him up, and I don't think she would appreciate that. Unless... I think I know who it was. Do it start with an M? Is it Madeline? No. Okay. I've done everything I can, lady. I'm leaving. I'm not going there. I'm going to Chuck's house. You encounter a man who, for some reason, has set up 3 wooden posts sticking out of the ground, with the first one encircled by a pyramidal stack of differentially sized stone rings. The man is looking at the stones and scratching his head. When he sees you, he asks if you mind helping him move the stones to the 3rd post. Tell him what you think of his stone ring. You give the man and his stone rings the double middle fingers and stride away with deep satisfaction. Ah, screw you! Oh, right. Chuck's house. I mean, Chuck's just a bit weird in his, blood and black fist. I mean, bread and black fist. Is he still asleep? He is still asleep. Chuck! Wake up! He ain't waking up. Well, I guess I'll try and rob him again. No! It's not a good idea. Oh. Gary, we're leaving again. We're going to the curious abandoned well. As I examine carefully enough against a bunch of weird rocks formations, everything suddenly goes silent. Everything except for the racing of your pulse, that is, because you've stumbled across an horrifying ungulith. Not again. Hang on, unguliths explode when they come in contact with beans. Everyone knows this. This is why you don't feed cows beans. They can't handle it. They just explode. Down the well we go. Oh, I can choose where it goes. Ooh. So this is Education Center. That's where I wanted to go for a long time. I just didn't remember. I have now learned terminal, resonator, and positronic. I want to learn more. Decloaker, orientation, sedative. More. Municipal and containment. Initialize, extraterrestrial, and drone. Personnel. Do I know everything? I know everything. I know it all. Well then, it's time to have an adventure. Current teleport to destination, education facility, and then select destination. Drone fabrication. Ooh. It says drone fabrication online. Boop. Oh, right, yeah, they're hostile. Of course they are. Why am I surprised? Boom! Well done. That was a drone fabrication. Next. Secondary storage. Elevator key. Ooh, battery and fluid. More fluid. Seltzer. A pile of broken L vibrator machinery. More scraps. Weird device. Whiny L vibrator machine. I can give this to the professor. Progress! This is a dome-shaped L vibrator machine of unknown purpose. Unless its purpose is to make an incessant whining noise, in which case its purpose is both known and very annoying. Yes. Those things. Next. Auditory nuisance containment. This thing is just bopping. The screen reads select nuisance destination. There's a single button available. Select. Press it. South 0, South 1, South 2, South 3, South 0. 7 differently but very similar buttons appear. East 0. Destination corruption detected. South destination adjustment 5, East destination adjustment 3. Terminal resets his original state. Okay, so 4 and 2. South destination 1, and okay, they're both corrupted by 1, so if I do 5 and 3 then. 7 new buttons. The terminal beeps and boopy floating guy behind you disappears in a perfect glowing squares. Gosh, wonderful. Where'd he go? Why can I still hear him? Where did he go? Where did you go? Equipment. Monolith energized. Ooh, new fabrications. Bracelet fabrication. The machine emits a noise like a duck. And a slot opens. The L vibrator scrap in your pack vibrates, so you cram some of them in because you're hoping for the best, and you got a ring. Makes L vibrator counters much more likely. I don't want that. What a branch. This disc of L vibrator material is about the size of a saucer, and repels any matter that gets too close to it. It gives you 11 armor, compared to my current, which just gives me buffs. I prefer the buffs. Yep, sticking to the buffs. I can magically make the armor. Why have armor when you are armor? Well done. I have no idea where I sent that. It is somewhere. You heard a rattling noise behind you and another rattling noise off to your left, and a third rattling noise to somewhere ahead. You conclude that you've either stumbled into a nest of babies or a nest of rattlers. A quick glance confirms that it's the latter. Not unexpectedly, really. This is really no place for babies. It's fine, I have beans. Say, they don't handle beans. Special, not snake beans. Hello, Professor! Stuff and things. I show him the whining object. I found an annoying whining dome. Oh, that is annoying, isn't it? I hope it goes away when I fix it. What is it? Aha! Well, unless I miss my guess, you'll find it very handy. How's that? Well, I believe it's for manufacturing a variety of fighting tools, and presumably they're very helpful ones, otherwise why bother, right? Neat. This machine turns L vibrator scrap into single-use combat items. That's what the professor said, and I'm confirming it for you. There's a little note at the side where he describes the different things you can make with it. It can make a grenade, which you assume blows things up. It can make something called a maintenance teleporter, which the professor says will banish any hostile L vibrator construct, and it can make an autonomous construct that will help you win fights by hurting your enemies. Or one that can help you win fights by healing you and your allies. I mean, assault drone, medical drone, assault drone. Yes, please. Might as well make one of everything. The drones comes first, they're better than everything else. I have nothing else to say to the professor. Okay, I guess I'm leaving. Back to this again. At some point I have to go and try and figure out where that thing went. Curious codes. Nah, I'm curious. Ah, great. There's too many trees! I'm in. Alright, it's a coffee machine. North Central Construction Facility online. Terminal corruption detected. Primary terminal. Select secondary terminal. Pipeline terminal. Solar array terminal. Coffee maker terminal. Construction terminal. Construction! Current construction offline. Power offline. Matter pipeline offline. Military construction. Solar destruction cannon. Construction corruption detected. Oh. Oh. Pipeline terminal. Fluid pipeline. Southwest construction facility. Oh dear. Coffee maker. I want it from municipal toilet system. What's the worst that can happen? Select source. Yeah, this is way beyond what I understand of it. I can't do anything with that. I'm not even gonna try to pretend I know what I'm looking at. Javel neck. Oh right, did I ever wander down here? I did. There was a bunch of dead people down here. Right. Whoops. Oh, wait a minute. This thing. The minecart is full of rocks. There doesn't seem to look to be anything special about it. There's also a stick of dynamite. I need to get a sharp. The mechanism is locked. If I try to pull the lever, I need to fix it. I need something heavier duty than oil. Right, I still don't have something that is more heavy duty than oil. How do you make something more heavy duty than oil? I don't assume the Alexandria Ranch has something to kill. Electricity cows! Thank you. That went well. Hey! It's just a blown up ranch. I still can't find anything of use. The old Swaltz Brewery. Yeah, nope, nothing new here. Not at all. And then the military cemetery is the last one. In this territory. And I have no clue how to learn that skill, nor do I know where I can get a stuffed animal. So I might just have to go and challenge him to a battle myself. The caretaker is sleeping off all that wargame adrenaline. It's probably best not to bother him. Alright, yeah, the caretaker no longer gets to play. He's still cooking sausages. Well, doing a single visit. But who am I to visit today? I'm visiting 128. Corporal Ambrose Bush, 23rd Beanslinger Division. I'm gonna kill him. I got a hat! Kill him! Yes. And then I'm also gonna kill number 5. Sergeant Marsh Isaiah Birdcroft, 420th Infantry Division. It's infantry now. So you hear rattling and scratching, and I'm killing him. And I got 2 swords. No! But this isn't enough. Gary, you gotta finish the job because I didn't look at the numbers. Gary? Gary? Kick him. Thank you, Gary. That was almost a bad one. We're leaving. Now where to go now? I've been everywhere here to my knowledge. So there's only one thing to do. I'm gonna have to break down the door myself and shoot him, I guess, because I don't know any other solution. And I believe I've solved all the things I know about how to solve. Okay, time to run down the train again. And hang on, I don't need to climb off one. Oh, no, I do. There we go. Hello, everybody. I still don't have a toy for you. It's a daughter locomotive. It's time to confront Norton. He pounded a door to the locomotive, or engine, car, or cab, or whatever. Open up, Norton.
No!
Alright, and I'm coming in.
Oh yeah, you and what army, tough guy?
We glance back at the passengers. Oh, I just needed 3 of them.
Me and this army.
You and the passengers break down the door very impressively, though. It would have been even better if you had some torches and those old-fashioned rakes. You know, pitchforks. Norton has backed up into a corner of the engineer's compartment, next to the engineer, who looks over his shoulder at you and shrugs. Fair enough. So-called Emperor Norton, you are under arrest for the crime of being a total ass.
That's not illegal.
It is when I'm in town. Everybody, grab him, except you, Mr. Engineer. I can see you're very busy driving the train. Right. Actually, if you could turn around and head back to Frisco at the next station, that'd be great. No problemo.
Ow, let go. This isn't over. You haven't heard the last of me.
Tell it to the judge, Norton. The prison judge.
Heck yeah,
I'm cool. Hi.
You did it. Thanks, boss.
No problem.
We got the track laid right up to the station now. The first ever cross-territory railroad thanks to the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company and Principality, you. You did a really good job, Shoe N Shoesize.
Oh, shucks, don't mention it. Also have a middle name. No? Nothing? Okay, bye. Whoop, 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 whoop. The old steel beast, yep. The good old Cleveland Rhino. Can I go in here now? No. Can I? Looks like somebody on the train got a job as a projectionist. Would you like to watch this movie? It's free because movies have only recently been invented and nobody has figured out that they can charge for them yet. Note, doing this will not change anything about the world or your character. When the cutscene is over, you'll still be right here and you can keep playing if you want. Okay, so that's how I end. Right, the final cutscene. I didn't read that. So that's where it's gonna end. Interesting. Runis. Right, this is where they're doing the fight. I've been here. And that's about it here. Well done. I feel like there's a lot of things that are missing or haven't been done. Could be done. Gary, is there anything you can think of? We made it. We got all the way to West.
Hooray! Gary is West! Hooray! Not long before popping now.
Gee, Gary, I'm gonna miss your weirdly cheerful nonsense.
Not worrying, Gary will wait for popping until you're done with doing things. Still helping.
Oh, thanks. Also, I'm gonna have to ask you about help. What do you think we should do next?
Hooray! Hooray, Shoe! Wow, today are you saving it?
Shucks, I couldn't have done it with you, Gary. Come on, let's go check out the final cutscene. Okay, that's the only thing. Any other ideas? No. Okay. That is everything Gary knows. Everyone's just, you did it! You're a great, magnificent bastard. I'm going to the circus. Because that show still hasn't been played and I want to watch it. I paid a lot of money for this show. Is it now? Time crosses his arms and grunts when he approaches the stage. The stage show ain't till later. When? Later. Yeah, but when exactly? Later. Okay, jeez, I'm going in. Did I do this for nothing? Or is there a way to progress time for you? Because I don't know how to do that. You still freak me out, sir. Yeah, no, I'm not talking to you. You crazy. You crazy! Hello. I'm asking a question. What's with the eggs? I have nothing to ask you. Nope, I don't know how to do anything yet. I don't have any skills that I really feel like I need them upgraded. How do I leave? I leave with map. Well done. A lot of things have been done. I'm going to kill someone because I have some things to test out. So I'm going to the good old Daveyard. Memories. Really feel like I'm missing something because there's all of these cultists. Hang on, wait a minute. I remembered something. I have a lot of books to read. This seems like it's probably pretty dangerous. I sure want to read it. Yes. Okay, it's your funeral. Whatever, Grandma. The book is just a word. Howdy. Over and over again, in incrementally more horrifying typefaces. You got the skill. Dark. Howdy. Say hello. To evil. Oh. Oh, I like this. As you turn over to the last page, the book vanishes in a puff of black smoke. This is very spooky indeed, Linny, and hello. Ah, lockpicking. Ah, right, I already have that. Another rain of faith. Yes, I will read it. Are you certain? The dark arts are no laughing matter. This could really mess you up. Read it, I said. For each page of the book you read, one of your teeth falls out. It continues this way for way more pages than you thought you had teeth, until you realize that your teeth aren't falling out, but that instead you've been learning how to conjure new teeth into existence the whole time. Yeah, honestly, that is a way more positive thing of figuring out at the end that rather than, oh my god, I grow teeth and lose them. I finished reading. As you turn over to the last page, the book vanishes in a puff of black smoke once more. You don't feel so well. Your hair instantly loses all of its color. You got a perk, white hair. Your hair has gone prematurely white due to your meddling in the affairs of the netherworld. Okay. That's fine. The next skeletal thrall. Ooh, another summon. Yes. I said read it! The book is full of magic spells, which don't make any sense to you until you get to the next to last chapter and realize that they're not spells for you to cast, but spells for a skeleton to cast. One of the appendices mentioned in passing how to summon such a skeleton. How convenient. You can bind the soul fragments left in chips of skull, and then use them as to summon skeletal wizard to do your bidding in combat. Examine skull chips in your inventory to enchant them. Ooh, nice. As you turn over to the last page, the book vanishes in a puff once more. You don't feel so well. Your body withers and shrinks, emaciated. You're gaunt and bony as a result of the dark arts you've been messing around with. Okay, I can deal with that. I don't use those skills. Vampiric yodel. Yeah, sure. I'll read it. As you read a word in the book, a voice that is not your own howls along with them in your head. As you get near to the end of the book, the howls become more and more melodic. You got skill, vampiric yodel. Yodel hee boo. As you turn over to the last page, the book vanishes in a puff of black smoke. You don't feel so well. Your blood darkens and curdles. You have acquired thin blood. Your blood is curdled with dark energy. It's thinner and grayer than blood ought to be.
Another one! Ray Skeleton Buddy! Yes!
The words crawl off the page and into your eyes like worms. The worms burrow into your bones and then whisper stuff to you about cool things you can do with other people's bones. Like playing xylophones. You got a perk, Ray Skeleton Buddy. You can ensorcel skeleton bones and then use them to summon skeletons to protect you in combat. Skeleton bones in inventory can to enchant inventory. Yahoo! As you turn over to the last page, the book vanishes in a puff once more, and you don't feel well. Your useless physical form becomes even more useless. Withered muscles. Your single-minded obsession with death-defying magic has led you to really neglecting your physical form. It's fine. I still have 53 muscles. I'm stronger than the average person. Grinning skull. You cannot see the words on the pages, but you can nevertheless read them. Your mind becomes stained with grim secrets.
Grinning skull.
Skulls are secrets, and ghosts are scary. So you know what would be double scary? Yes, you do. Yes. Oh, my skulls are scary. Dear God. As you turn over to the last page, the book vanishes in a puff once more. Your vision goes dim and hazy. Your obsessive study of dark ancient tomes has made it so you can't see well enough to shoot worth a damn. Well, okay. That's not a problem. I've read this diary, haven't I? Yeah, that's just cannonballs. Cannonball! Is there anything other item-based that I haven't utilized that I should? Let's see, that's all the books. These are quest sites. Oh, right, I have a key. I need to figure out... The key you assembled at Reboot Hill. Regimen, bag of mixed grain, batteries... Whatever the barbed wire is supposed to be used for. The cylinders I found. Comedy flyer. Oh! You read the garbage. It turns out to be a flyer for a comedy shack up north of Frisco. You dot down the location of your map, then throw the flyer away. You discover a new map location.
Wesco's Comedy Shack.
Oh. Well, I could have found it a long time ago. Oversized speaker, which just makes me sad. Due to my failure. I will never make you. Paper bag. Private 11. Orders. I have read this one.
Yeah, no, don't throw me out of it. I'm reading stuff.
How could you?
Private Lemon, you betrayed me. There's a sticky note with a magic word written on it.
Oh, security exam. Ooh. It's time you started gathering clues about the whole, you late in dead situation that's going on in these parts. Grab a notebook and stick the note in it. Oh. I have finally started to actually do research on this. I see. I should have read that a long time ago. I should check that out. Cool. Discipline slip. I've read those. Have I? Excellent. You read over the infraction listed on the slip. Looks like one of the cultists was gathering dangerous mushrooms. Curious. You stick the slip in your journal. I should check that out. Oh. I did that again. I really should have. Creaky whispering stone. I listened to it. This rock is really whispering up a storm. It's in some weird dialect I can barely understand though. Wait, no, it's just such a thick accent. I listen more closely. You listen carefully to the stone. Over the course of a few minutes, it whispers, resolves into comprehensible English. The stuff the stone is whispering turns out to be pretty boring. It's mostly just trivia about geology of Tennessee. Meaningless to you, unless you're planning a spelunking trip soon. Oh well, at least you can understand that accent now. Appalachian skull whispering. You're fluent in a very specific dialect of the whispers of the dead. Eerie. And cool! Lucky Cap, Circus Show. Burnt Scroll. Scroll is a bad ship and you can't really make out anything new, but you're convinced this has to be some other clue about whereabouts of necromancers. You stick the scroll in the journal along with everything else, and you also do the same thing with this one. I don't do it with a Kellogg. My goblet of blood. Oh, right, yeah, the cursed thingamajig I did very early on. Ooh, this was Curly Butterfield's compass, but that dude must have always been lost because that thing was points north. I figured that one out, actually, now that I think about it. Mary Stan's diary. I have read this one, yes. No! No! Stop throwing me out of it! I want to read it all. Richard Locket. Examine. The lock on his locket reminds you why they call it a locket. I picked a locket. You carefully pick up the locket. You got a picture of Mary Stan. A faded daguerreotype of a little girl. The name is Mary is written on the back. Okay, why do I need that? Robe receipt. Also necromancer stuff. Raw splattered scroll. Is that... You scrape the largest of the giblets off the scroll and read it. It says to take a pile of human ashes, reddened out in the shape of a person inside a red chalk circle, ritual circle, then sprinkle them with stardust and place a mostly perfect or better glass sphere where the heart should be. Anyway, that's the gist of it. The actual text has a lot more these and thous and such as like that. Plus, there's a lot of bunch of weird gibberish you're supposed to say out loud when you're doing it, and that's fun. Oh, okay. By Demicurbelin and then marching orders. That's just, No, I didn't. I should have read that one. Never mind. I thought it was incomprehensible. I examined the picture. It's a photograph of a serious-looking little girl. On the back is written, Mary Stan's, Thanksgiving, 1894. Sad. Very sad. Why is that of importance? Anyway, I have a journal. You open your necromancer journal and examine the information collected so far. You found a receipt for delivering robes. Looking at it more closely, you see that there's a surcharge for delivery past Boulder Pass. That means necromancer's lair definitely is west of the mountains. Good to know. You found that note about ley lines, but you don't know what they are. You'll need to find somebody to help you. Somebody smart or somebody who knows a lot about magic. You found a cryptic note about Hellcow energy. The necromancer's lair must be near that crazy portal you found at Hellstrom Ranch. Eureka! You found a disciple slip that mentioned dangerous mushrooms. It said that there's a patch of Mortis Austratatus near the lair. Death voices. They only grow in a narrow band between the big canyon and the mountains. That narrows it down. You found a note with a magic word required to enter the tower once you find it. Abracadabra. Excellent. Okay, so I'm missing one piece of information then. Is that it? I need to figure out the ley line thingy. I need someone who knows magic. But that means I can do progress. I'm still gonna fight a whole bunch. I have so many skills now. Anyway, where is my... Come forth. My warrior. Okay, anyway, don't mind me. I'm gonna just stay here. It's my turn. Can I skip? No, I cannot. I'm a yodel. Yodely. Fuck you. Yo! My machine? Question mark? Oh, he's scary. He's scary. I have not upgraded any of these. Deal between 100 and 101 spooky damage to all enemies. Never mind, I don't need to upgrade it. It's really strong. Deal HP and deal a bunch of damage. Yeah, everyone knows the skeletons can't handle teeth. I need to check. Are all those for upgrading? They bloody are. Oh, just deals 10. It's just I have so high stats that makes sense. And dark. Howdy. I mean, yes, more mysticality. At any given point, there are millions of human teeth suspended in the clouds above us. You just know how to jostle them loose. I don't like that thought. Could we not have that thought? Can we ignore that ever having been a thought? Thank you. Now, back to trying to figure out who knows anything about magic. It wouldn't be the circus. I'm going to the comedy shack. I mean, if anything, the comedy shack has proven one thing. And that's the fight. Also, it has proven the fact that there is a lot more locations I have not discovered. I will use the dark. Howdy. Howdy. That was my entire turn.
Get him, Gary!
Good job. Now, suffer the wrath of a grinning skull. The grinning skull ain't strong enough.
Lava Father! It's a cobra!
I just noticed it's a lot of R's in that name.
Gary.
Howdy, Gary.
Oh, hey!
What's up, Gary?
I think this is where living a crazy squirrel man's.
What now?
Crazy squirrel man's, you seeing?
Eloise Hideaway. Am I forgetting anything? Nope. Westcoast Comedy Shack. Funny. Yuck yuck. Jokes. Oh my. Hello there.
Howdy, howdy, howdy. Westcoast Shaft is the name and comedy's the game. Are you here for a real thigh-slapping good time?
Alright. Hit me. You hand off a 5-meter musket class's throat.
Okay, so Skeleton walks into a bar. And the bartender says... Wait, it's a horse, not a skeleton. Sorry. Anyway, after the bartender asked the horse... Hey, why is your face so long, buddy?
Wesker takes a bow.
Wanna hear another?
Alright, hit me.
Alright, a guy walks into a bar and the bartender says, sorry, we don't serve goblins there. Wait, I forgot to mention the guy's a goblin. Anyway, the end.
Another.
Okay, here's a good one. Take my wife. Please. Please?
Seriously?
Wanna hear another?
What? What? Oh, okay.
Anyway, I just flew in from Canada. Canada. I just flew in from Canada. Which is weird, right? Because people can't fly. Except for in balloons or gliders, I guess. We don't have actual airplanes for at least another couple of decades, anyway.
Oh my god.
Wanna hear another?
Alright, hit me.
Okay, so a guy walks into a bar and he asks for a beer and a mop. And the bartender says,
What's the mop for?
and the guy replies, because I'm a skeleton.
What? Wesker, you're real bad at this.
What? No, I'm not. You're bad at the stuff you do. Dumb things, probably. Come on, let me tell you another one.
Alright, hit me.
Boy, it was really, really cold yesterday. You were supposed to ask me how cold it was.
Oh my god. Another one.
Alright, here's a classic. What walks on 4 legs in the morning, and 2 legs in the afternoon, and 3 legs at night? Man! Ba-dum-dum-tsh.
Oh, come on, Wesker.
Wanna hear another? Seriously, you are not good at comedy. Shut up, I'm great at jokes.
No, you aren't.
But what about my...
Your timing is terrible.
timing?
You win this one. I will pay you for another joke, Wesker.
So my Uncle Alex thinks he's a chicken. And, my wife suggests we should take him to see a psychiatrist. And I said, maybe we should take him to a regular doctor. Because I'm pretty sure it shouldn't be possible for a regular human man to lay an egg.
That's it?
Wanna hear another? So, I got a job as a manager on a baseball team. And all the players have weird names. Like this one guy literally named Who, and another guy who's called I don't know. Third base.
That's it. Wesker, I feel like you've just heard these jokes, but you don't remember them correctly. You just know that they were funny.
Okay, so guy walks into a bar and he asks for a beer and a mop, and the bartender says, "What's the mop for?" And the guy replies once more, "Because I'm the skeleton."
I am telling you sincerely, you should stop.
Alright, fine, I admit it. I can't tell jokes worth a darn. What else am I supposed to do, though?
You're a pretty decent banjo player, and Jill in Dirtwater could use a banjo.
Huh. Okay, yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Can't be much worse.
I'll head on over that shortly. Thanks for the idea.
Sure thing. Another musician has been added to the portfolio. I am not listening to you. I am leaving. I'm sorry, the music is good, but we're going to Halloween's hideout. By the way, A strange noise over the next hill makes you pause. It sounded kind of like a gunshot, but less bang and more... You creep up to the spot cautiously and find a goblin fiddling with a large pistol with magical sigils engraved all over it. The goblin seems to be adjusting one of the sigils with a small engraving chisel. Hello. What doing? To adjusting new pistol I'm making. Making yourself? Yes, pretty good, it can't self-saying. This gun is looking pretty good. Is a gun for buying? Yes, also for selling. 600 meats. I'm knowing magics can looking at pistol. Okay. The sigils are pretty well designed, but you do spot a couple of places where they could be improved upon. You explain the fixes to the goblin, who seems impressed. Very good, thanks. We'll give discounts. I buy it. The goblin engraves one more sigil on the gun before giving it to you, but I think maybe it's just their initials. This pistol is carved with magical glyphs, even on the inside of the barrel, which makes it really bad as an actual gun, honestly, but it somehow still works. I lose money. But what is this compared to my actual gun? Yeah, I don't shoot with the gun anymore. This is good for me. More spell damage. Yes. All spell. Hey, Gary. This blood splatter is disturbingly squirrel-shaped. Ugh.
Yes, here being crazy squirrel mans.
There does seem to be a lot of squirrels around, huh?
He is squirrel shop.
You mean he sells squirrels? What for?
No, selling 2 squirrels.
Okay.
He crazy. Howdy, name's Holloway, Hab Holloway. Sorry for the chittering.
I ain't seen another person in a long time. That's not surprising. This place is pretty secluded. What do you do here?
Mostly I sell pine cones to squirrels.
He frowns.
Well, I used to.
Well, alright. How about we choose on something he had stored away in one of his cheeks? Wait, H. Holloway, I found a silver pin. I think it belongs to you.
Oh, dang it, I was hoping not to see that again. I locked that up with the keys inside on purpose.
Too many bad memories.
I appreciate the intention, that's real kind of you, but I gotta how to keep it.
Is it something to do with why you live all the way up here with squirrels?
I just don't feel comfortable in regular society no more.
It's something to do with this old pickaxe. It has your initials on it, and I found it in some mine. Your pin is from.
Oh my god, no, I didn't do nothing.
Feels chattering wildly and swell. Whoa, okay, sorry, I'm putting it away, and never mind. Holloway grabs a paper bag from under the counter and hyperventilates into it for a bit. Eventually calms down, though he still has some kind of wild look in his eye.
So, welcome to my shop. What can I do for you?
Well, what happened to the squirrels?
Well, one day they were here, and the next day they were bloodstains. I had a creepiest dream that night. I dreamt a little girl with big empty white eyes jumped in through my bedroom window and asked me if I wanted to have a tea party.
Let's talk about something else. I know nothing about this. Let me see what you're selling. Ooh, clip and bow tie. You would never wear this, but maybe you'll find a child that needs help getting ready for a funeral. That definitely sounds like something that would happen out west. Sure, I'll buy it. A jar of peanut butter, and this is a jar of gimlet peanut butter, a brand primarily noted for arguments about how to pronounce it. According to the manufacturer, it rhymes with himlet, and not gimlet. Okay, I'm buying it. A pine cone. It's a pine cone. Pine trees used them for reproduction, animals used them for food, and grandmothers used them for making little decorative owls. I have one of these. I have one of these. I have one of these. Okay. Anything else you have? Am I missing something? Hang on. Yeah. Okay, no, it's nothing else. I need to have more stuff to hand him, I guess, if I have more collections of his wrongdoings in society. Now, the biggest problem is, there's clearly supposed to be more over here.
Ha-ha!
Your booze sense tingles. You spur me towards the source of the disturbance in the liquor sphere and find a little still hidden in the pines. Moonshine still. Stop and check it out. Oh. Hey, partner.
Ah, yes. A still for two stilling.
Distilling, but yeah, good eye. Although it's still a little more complicated looking than the one my uncle has.
Also different from cactus still.
Well, at least, let's see if we can figure it out, or at least use it. But before that, wishes. There's a jar of moonshine on the spout. Mine! Jar of moonshine. Made from real moon! Well, I guess that's what you want. It's a still for turning moon into moonshine. I have moon bits. Moonshine! You drop some moon bits into a hopper, wait a few minutes, and collect the liquid that comes out of the still. More moonshine. I don't have more moon bits. Well, this place is for a buff. Next! Yes! Transponder beeps indicating a spot to the east where you're riding now. You nudge Angsty Meat in the direction following the signal until you encounter a cavernous opening in the foothills. You discovered Curious Falls Mountain. Interesting. It's all the way down there. What's gonna be here? Hey, Gary.
Hello! A cave.
That's weird. This mountain doesn't seem natural. It's just like a giant pile of rocks and boulders with some dirt filling in the cracks. Homemade! That's a fair description with weird implications. I guess since the transponder finger led us, it shouldn't be surprised. I wonder who built it. Also, bless him. Boop, 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 boop. In we go. Is that snakes? We could probably plug up all these holes if we're strong enough. And I am strong enough, even though I am emancipated. You shove here and there and push and the whole stack collapses on itself. Okay, there's nothing this way. So what's the shot? Wait a minute. There's something strange about these rocks. I investigate. Some of these rocks aren't real. They vanish as soon as you look at them closely. Hello? Oh no. This thing has a job to do, and it isn't going to take any of your guff. Put that guff right back in the bag and make sure you use a twist tie so it doesn't get stale. But I can just banish it. I have maintenance teleporter. I bought it. Well, I made it.
That was easy.
Ooh. I can replace this. Wah. You pop out a broken cylinder and replace it with one you found. The machine whirs to life with a riot of blue lights and weird noises. Yes, convenient. What is this? You insert a battery. I'm energized again. How energized am I? Very energized. Primary terminal. Select secondary terminal. Local power terminal? Select local power destination? Roberta containment? Chrono key fabrication facility, military coffee maker system, local power terminal. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what this means. I'm just a cowboy. Oh, what's this? It's hard to get close, but you feel like you're being pushed away. But I don't want to. Can I open this somehow? Is that what you're saying? I don't know how. Wandering time. Transponder beeps, indicating a spot to the west of where you're riding once more. You found a curious flat plain. Wonderful. I'm discovering a bunch of new locations now. Gary, what is this?
Oh, a ladder.
Since this transponder finger led us, it must lead down to one of these weird vibrator sites. Let's have a look. But before that, I'd keep going, but I'm not animated for climbing. No, we forgot to animate it. This ladder is missing about 70% of its rungs. It's dangerous. Kolosha! Nah, it's fine. I don't have a phone. I'm climbing down. Oh, oof. This poor explorer didn't make it down the ladder in one piece. What do they have? They have loot. A rod. This is a thin, foot-long rod, a vibrator material. It's got a little label on the side that says Emergency Cashy Cloaker. Hang on a minute. Is that a key item that I can use? No, it's not. I need to be more paranoid about that. I didn't realize that. No, I didn't want to go. It's definitely one of these largest exits you've ever seen. Do I have a battery? I don't have a battery. I'll return. Oh, Professor. I need more batteries. Who's going to stop me this time? It's got to be someone, isn't it? No one? I'll take it. Ugh. No, I don't want to make this. I don't want to make an ally, I want to make a battery. And another one, another one, another one, another one. I have made enough batteries now. Good. Back to the curious flat plane. Oh, that's distractions. Distraction! That's odd. There's a tree stump here with a new raw plucked chicken sitting on it. On a plate. Dismount and start walking over to take a closer look at it when a shot rings out. The chicken jumps a foot into the air on fire and lands back on the plate, perfectly roasted. You slowly turn around to see a woman wearing a black chef's hat blowing smoke from one end of her revolver. This is my property. I ain't much for trespassers. Well, hey, I didn't mean to... She holds up 3 large baking potatoes in her left hand and she points a pistol at you with her right. Side dish is either these here taters or you. And you got 3 seconds. Just hold on. 2. Oh no, fucks you. Say that pistol of yours. 1. I'm begging for my life. Please don't kill me. 0. Oh crap. Well, you asked for it, lady. I'm bringing out the bean. It's not strong enough. It's not strong enough. Shield. Bean. Leatherfeffer. Gary, bring out your stuntman. We can win like this. Yes. They never saw what hit him. Ooh, cooking pistol. It's better than the pistol I just got. You won. Looks like a metaphorical goose gets to say literally uncooked. Phew you. How convenient. Now then, to immediately replace the newest weapon I bought. No, never mind. 9 mysticality or just straight up damage. I'm taking 9 mysticality. I want to have 100 mysticality. Eventually. I had a moment of just, why did I go back out? Oh right, monolith. Energize. I don't know why I wanted energized, but it's energized. Another one. Whoop. I don't have more cylinders now. Primary terminal, select secondary terminal. Local power, weather adjustment, garbage terminal. Garbage return. Press the button and a huge pile of vibrator scrap materializes behind you with a thud. Score! Hang on. Yeah. Weather adjustment terminal. Increase weather adjustment machine power. Okay. Local power. Select power destination. Roberto could... sure. I still don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of doing things. Hoping for the best. More locations, please. Rail vibrator transponder leads you to a darkened grove in the trees. Staying to meet over there. I discovered that the reason the grove is dark is because one of these L vibrator monoliths is inside of it. And the monolith is dark because it's not turned on. I'm gonna turn it on. More energized. I'm gonna be so energized. I do wonder if I can explode from that. Off to the side of the trail, you see a big billboard reading, Alamo rent a mule this way. You mark the location down on your map in case you're even in the market to rent a mule. You just never know. Alamo rent a mule. You're there now. Oh, I would have unlocked that place earlier if it weren't for the fact that my stats were so high that a guy down here in Fort Necessary, I just kind of broke them in place instead. Hang on. Gary! Ah, hello. What this place? It's, I feel like I should know, but I can't remember. I'm forgetting. Yeah, well, let's check it out and see. Mine. Mine. This year's model. Hello. Looks like this is where you go to rent a mule, just judging from the sign, you know.
Howdy, welcome to Alamo Rent a Mule. How can I help you?
I'd like to rent a mule.
Excuse me, but didn't you ride up here on a horse?
Yes.
So what do you need a mule for?
I guess you have a point.
Please remember us in the future if your horse breaks down, though.
Sure. Oh, great. Another customer, as if I didn't have enough to deal with already.
What's with the paperwork and the heat and the mule bites, and someone keeps stealing my lunch out of the employee icebox, and my trick knuckle is acting up again.
Gosh, sure would be nice to get a little peace and quiet, but nope, I've got to stand here at this counter all day at the hardwood floor isn't helping my sciatica. Let me tell you, don't even get me started on what they pay us around here. The mules eat better than I do.
Uh-huh.
And if all that wasn't bad enough, I went and dropped my daughter's birthday present down a stupid hole at a stupid mine. And will anyone go and get it for me? Yeah, right.
You want me to go and get it for you?
What, really? Did American just okay? I can't hardly believe it.
Where did you lose it?
Oh, not far from here. A place called Deepest Delve Mine. I was looking to scavenge some free strings to tie up the package with, and I dropped it. And of course, because it's a bracelet, it's round, so of course it rolls into a hole, and there's some kind of stupid machine. Oh.
Okay, I'll check it out. Just chill. There's a list of a bunch of features you can pay extra when renting a mule, such as getting kicked, insurance, cruise control, saddle warmers, butt mufflers, sound-dampened shoes, side of coleslaw, anti-lock hooves, fussy dyes, butt muffler, extra cargo space, getting kicked insurance again, deluxe eyeball wisp wipers, cruise control, side of coleslaw, cruise control, boop, boop, sound-dampened shoes, getting kicked, self-kicking. I'd read self-kicking, I need to get the self-kicking back again. Where are you? Leather floor mats. Two-way sneeze through wind went. Rear view mirror. Self-kicking tires. Okay, there we go. We know everything we need to know about this place. And we have another location. Perfect. As you're riding along, you're suddenly nearly bowled down over by a smell of flowers. You follow your nose, well technically you direct thanks to me to follow your nose, and find a delightful little home nestled among the trees. Olive Gardens Homestead. I'm going there. Stop and smell the flowers. I'm distracted. Flowers. You probably shouldn't go traipsing through this woman's garden without permission. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Howdy. Howdy, stranger. Name's Shoe. Howdy, Shoe. I'm Olive, Olive Garden. Nice garden you got there, Olive. Why, thanks. Looks delicious. Oh, I don't grow 'em to eat. I just grow 'em to grow 'em. In fact, if you got to know how, you're welcome to harvest anything you'd like. Well, thanks. Sure thing, hun. Why, I'm always happy to meet another cactus aficionado. Oh, she might be the person! Do you know there's more than 2,000 different breeds of cactus, all different shapes and sizes, all different colors of flowers too? Well, I'll be. If you know what sort of cactus to look for, they'll help you survive out in the desert for quite a while too. They collect and store a lot of drinkable water and several varieties of edible fruit. That is fascinating. And that's even before we get into their medical uses. Did you know if you sterilize cactus spines of a hot cold, you can use them for searches? Although, you have to be careful because there's a couple of beads whose spines are actually venomous. Well, I'll be darned. Did you know that Saguaro cactuses, those are the tall ones with the arms that you probably picture when you think about cactuses, generally live to be 160 or 170 years old. Sometimes as old as 200 years. Heck, they aren't even considered adults until they're 125. Gosh. You'll probably think I'm silly, but I'm kind of the... I kind of think of these cactuses as pets. They're like my big green prickled children. They're a lot easier to take care of, obviously. Some probably think of me as a weird cactus lady that lives outside of town, but that doesn't matter to me as long as I got my needle babies. You know, if you love cactuses so much, I have this friend Bill that you must wait. Why don't you marry one? You're definitely not the first person that suggests that, and I'll tell you what, I would absolutely,
heavily marry a cactus if I could find one that wanted to marry me. I'll be back. I'ma just harvest everything you own first. I have a friend I need to help. There's a lot of foraging here. So much loot that I won't use, but I'll take the XP because I want it. Bill! Bill! Found your wife! Dynamite. Run! Bill needs me. Bill! Bill! Howdy, Bill. How did you say? I don't reckon you found me a cactus lady yet. I have found you just a gal for you, Bill. Do you mean it, Shoe? Sure do. She's a cactus-loving lady of Olive Garden, and she's a real peach. You give Cactus Bill directions out of Olive's ranch, and he hitches a ride on the very next passage stagecoach. Godspeed, Cactus Bill. Godspeed. Well, I finally helped a friend. What? Peanut butter? Yes. Sticky peanut butter makes Anxie Meat flap her lips and open her closed mouth. Hi, how's it going? It sure is uncanny how that looks like you're actually speaking. I just want you to know, well, I consider you a very good friend. Wow, gosh, thank you. I wasn't expecting that. I'm pretty shy, so it's difficult for me to meet people, so, yeah, I really treasure our friendship. Oh, shucks, Anxie Meat. Me too, buddy. Let's go. Well, that was wholesome. I love that. Anxie Meat is coming at her. There's a weird skeleton. Shell! A twig snaps in the woods behind you. You catch a moving shadow out of the corner of your eye, but nothing is there. You have the uncanny feeling that you're being followed. Look, I'm on my way somewhere. Can we just cut to the chase? A huge skeleton, much taller than any human with a structure and posture somewhere in between a human and gorilla, smashes out of the undergrowth and charges at you. Good, thanks. Nope, nope, nope. Bigfoots aren't real. Big feet? Whatever. There's no reputable evidence for them, and if there was, we would have found it by now. In other words, you're a hoax. Go away. Hoax. The skeleton shuffles away, clearly dismayed. Ain't real. If I don't see it, I don't trust it. And just because you're there doesn't mean I see you. Oh, they look so happy. Compared to us, just, no, we're here. Hey, Bill, I see you found a place. I found the love of my life, and it's all thanks to you, Shoe. Yes, thank you. It was the love at first sight. We got married right away. Well, I'm just glad to have helped someone find happiness in this desolate wasteland. Good luck to you both. See that, Gary? That is happiness. Now, Cactus Garden, just like home. You have a garden back at home? That's nice. Wait a minute, didn't you grow from spores in that saloon basement? Previous Gary's home to meeting before popping. I feel like I'm never really going to understand you guys. It's going to be a mystery for all eternity. Now back to the mine. Deepest delve mine. Cold Smasher 5000. This weird shaft thing goes down further than you can see. Gary, what do you have to say? Seems like this is where all that crazy stuff was leading to. Ready? Yes! For what? I'm not entirely sure. What crazy stuff has been leading to this place? Why is this going... Oh, there's a back door. Cool. Oh, a toolbox. Gas cap. It's like a cap for a bottle of pills, but it smells like kerosene. It's probably better the cap of the bottle of kerosene soaked pills. That makes sense. You found this deepest delve mine. Okay, can I use that somehow? It's caved in. Impassable cave in. No. Well, now I just have to check. Is that here? Yes, it is. I can't use it. Okay, confirmed. Is there anything else? No. And this is why you always explore before you go down in the first hole you find. The shaft has collapsed, but there's a rope leading down to the rubble down below. And I'm obviously going down there. Impassable cave in again. You pull the lever, but nothing happens. A quick peek at the generator reveals that it's out of kerosene. I fuel it up. Ah. You fuel up the generator and then realize the gas cap is missing. That's no good. I replace it. You screw the gas cap on the fire up the generator. It purrs like a kitten with black lung. But, you know, still. That's a horrid sound. A floor-to-ceiling shaft. Well, I guess we're going deeper. Going down. Oh, wait. Level 2. Level up! I'm gonna be so high level. Just a bunch of worthless leftovers. A nice cupboard, though. It's bare. Hey. These cultists are really going to town with their whispering and tracing of spirals in the air, and generally being really creepy cult weirdos. They seem to be preoccupied with their spooky nonsense to notice you. Unfortunately, they're blocking your path. Lead them to their insanity. I'm just now gonna have to check. I don't think it's gonna work, because he's not the leader of this place, but, you know. Authority. It worked. These cultists are really going to town with the whispering and tracing and stuff. As you approach them, one of them notices your square mask out. Ah, Chosen One! The Chosen One, the other echoes and whispers. Yep, that's me alright. Move aside, please. I need to get to whatever's at the other end of this room. We must not move. We are tracing spirals. Good, good. I appreciate your dedication, but I really need to get through that. Look, just here, you take one step to the left and you step one to the right, please. Good. Thank you, thank you. You sidle through the cultists and see some kind of weird altar beyond them. Oddly, when you turn to look at the cultists again, they are all vanished. Weird. Like, sometimes I don't know if it's the different kind of music that is being played, but like now, I feel like the music is much louder than it usually is. Nasty trash and hundreds of empty sarsaparilla bottles. Nothing of interest. I guess I'll just keep this on until I can confirm that I don't need to pretend to be a leader anymore. Well, I say leader, a chosen one. Oh. Roberto. There's a big cross made of El Vibrato stuff. Its precise lines and corners stand in marked contrast to the altar, which makes your eyes spin involuntarily when you look at it, and it's mine now. The cross-shaped This cross-shaped piece of El Vibrato technology is positively thrumming with plot significance. Okay. We're going deeper though, because I still have a locket to find. That was kind of why I went there. Level 3. Ooh, a toilet. Ooh, a toilet. Very dirty. Hello. The bunch of cultists there, whispering to themselves and tracing spirals in the air. 6 of them, to be exact. You start to push past the cultist. Hey, oh, a chosen one. This is a great honor. Yeah, thanks. Blessings to the master and spirals and stuff be upon you or whatever. Scram, please. But this is the hour of prayer. We can't leave for any reason. Are you wearing a watch? No. Do you know what time it actually is? Or how long you've been standing here? Well, no. Stuff like this is really fussy down here. Yeah, the hour of prayer has been over for like 20 minutes. Oh man, we wouldn't want to overpray. Come on, everybody. Shift's over. Whee! Fools. Oh, this thing is really heavy. Well done. The bracelet. A child's bracelet. This bracelet is way too small for you to wear, even if it wasn't also way too colorful for you to wear in public. I'm gonna push the call. This thing is really heavy. Oh. It's ready to be grabbed. Wonderful. That means I can use this to grab it when I go upstairs, I guess. Bum ba dum ba dum bum ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum ba. The shaft really got shafted by the cave. That's a shame. Looking at this altar makes your stomach spin. The central spiral has a nauseating optical illusion effect that makes it look like it's spinning even though it isn't. You feel like if you get too close, you might fall right into it. Wah! Well, I don't know what to do with that. We're going to the last floor, and then we're grabbing a bunch of coal. Level 4. Bum, ba-dum, bum. I'm going this way first now. Whee! Whoa. A vibrator container. Ooh, grenade, fluid, and complicated stuff. Why did that show up, though? Hi. The whole crowd of cultists there, muttering and doing creepy Tai Chi. Alright, guys, break it up, move along. A square mask, a chosen one. That's right, and I've got things under control here, so you can all go find something else to do. But this ritual requires at least 8 people. And which ritual is this exactly? Well, you know, drawing the spires, whispering paeans to the master. Uh-huh. But this particular version of that takes 8 people. And it needs to be done right here in this hallway? Well, that was my understanding, but you guys should go read the manual again. Go on, shoot. The cultists leave with questioning murmurs and shrugs. Good, good. Confuse them all. Oh. This pile of rocks is really seriously mortared together, and I destroy it. I insert the keystone. And the portal is ready. Where am I? The sign says, West Roberta containment power online. Oh, I've given this place power. Wait, hang on. East Roberta containment power online. The terminal screens read West Roberta and East Roberta containment power online. Apparently I have turned on this accidentally. The shaft goes down further than you see. This cross-shaped L vibrator device is going crazy. I place it in the machine. It snaps into place of its own accord. What have I done? Positronic resonator detected. Initialize Roberta containment system. Okay, what did I do? Who's Roberto? Whoa, whatever that was, it wasn't good. That definitely wasn't there before. It's a crown. L vibrator crown. This crown-shaped L vibrator helmet was bestowed on you for a very noteworthy achievement that you don't precisely understand. But whatever it is, I have trapped Roberto. I think. But maybe. Perhaps. It's still not as good as another helmet, but you know. I'm putting that one back on. It's going back to the good old days. Aha! Stone hat! Now I just have to walk all the way back because I have a cool thing to collect at the first floor. So the real question is, did I achieve whatever that little vibrator stuff was? There's a button that says winch. It's probably for the winch. Activate winch. There's a button labeled smash. I press it. The machine works its magic and compresses a massive lump of coal into a much smaller lump of coal. Super dense coal. This is a chunk of coal that has a tremendous amount of pressure applied to it. Now all you need is a few hundred years and you'll have a great big diamond. Good, good, good. Am I forgetting anything? Gary suggests taking the child's bracelet to... Yeah, that was kind of my plan. Thank you for reminding that he was living there, though. Angsumit gets a little skittish, and a few moments later you understand why. A low Nordic drone signals the existence of a nearby hive of Viking bees. You hop down and follow your ears to the source. I raid the hive. Extract as much as honey as you can before the sting gets unbearable. Mead! This is honey wine stolen from drunken bees. Hello. How's life? How's it going? Oh, pretty typical, by which I mean horrible. My shins are acting up and my eyebrows are on fritz. And you wouldn't believe the amount of paperwork I've got to do. But of course the pencil sharpener is broken, so I have to sharpen my pencil by hand, with a nail file, and a scorpion got into my coffee and I drank half of it. Did you find my daughter's bracelet yet? Yes, I found it. Oh, thanks a bundle. It's a real tragedy that there are so few selfless and kind-hearted people like you in the world, willing to do a hugely dangerous favor to a total stranger without any expectation of a reward. Yeah, sure. Anyway, where's my reward? Okay. I've done what I needed to. My job here is done. Thanks, mate. Let's explore. There might still be a location here. A goblin runs up to you, laughing. They're carrying a boulder over their head, which is taller than they are. Whoa, wait, what are you planning on doing with that?
Haha, you catching!
No, stop, not throwing. Aw, you're not fun. I can't catching a rock like that. How are you even lifting that?
Finding magical ring of strength in mine. Now so very strong.
Ward up against the ring. That can't be good for your health. You're going to snap every tendon in your body.
What? Ring too strong. Will breaking your joints. You just trying tricking me to giving it to you. No way.
You leave the goblin to his fun. He shifts the boulder into one hand so he can wave you goodbye. Cheeks. He was smarter than I could ever imagine. I was bested by that goblin.
Aha! Snick.
Perish Snick. Burn power.
Kwapushi.
Kill. That was easy.
Wonderful.
More wondering. More things to kill. I should have read. I have no... What's an ice ungolith? How did it become an ice ungolith? Well, I mean, it's kind of screwed. It's not very powerful, and it's gonna say boom. Never mind, it said kind of crack. I was close. Kind of. Still trying to think of who would be magically inclined. A tree next to you explodes in a shower of splinters. You turn your head slightly to regard a stump with a hatchet sticking out of it, then turn to the other way to regard the large bear that threw it at you. On second glance, you see that he isn't a bear at all, but a big muscular man with a giant beard and bearskin pants. Howdy? If you think you're gonna take me alive, you gotta not think common, pal. Well, what I was thinking was more like, what should I do for lunch? Oh, that's a nice tree. I know you're one of them bandit hunters. You ain't gonna catch me hibernating. I'm convinced. You're a bandit? I'm a bandit. You steal people's bears. You do have quite a lot of bears, so that checks out, I guess. No, I steal from bears. What, like their honey? Their skins. And their honey. Oh, well, okay. I only had bandits. I haven't been hired by any bears or anything. You telling me there's no brunity on my head? No, unless the governor went and made the terrible puns illegal again. Seriously, that was the worst. And buried it? Good griefs, that's just nonsense. It's barely even a pun. Barely? I'm leaving now. Everyone's a critic. Bye.
But puns are fun!
When done properly. And accidentally.
Yeah. Bearded skeleton.
I must take him out before he has to deal with someone trying to take his beard.
Perish! Thank you.
He was kind. Okay, let's see here now. If we go... Not a stone person. If I'm thinking back. Silversmith, who would be magically inclined? I feel like I've talked to someone who was, but I don't remember where they live. It was one of the places I went to here, the Great Garbanzo. Maybe there's a book about it. Maybe. He was a good magician, I think. Nope. And I don't know where he lives. So I can't really ask him about it, which is a problem. Well, then that's a pickle. Someone knows something. Okay, but how it looks, this is where I'm actually missing locations. And I'm missing something there, it feels like. I have one place there that should be filled, maybe here. I'm going to the old cave, hoping I find a new location. What was the old cave now again? Oh, right, stones and stuff.
Wandering time!
Just speed things up thanks to the dark horse. I can run from fights now. I can run from fights now. Ooh. Off the trail's shoulder, you see some ancient petroglyphs carved into a rock. I translate them. They seem to translate to my the seventh of God in stone. Intriguing. Okay, I'm gonna have to try the thing now. Intriguing. Well, that's the 7th one, so that might not be accepted right now, but I'm still gonna have to try it. Intriguing. Okay, no, never mind. I don't have enough letters to do that. Your mama! Nothing happens. Spooky? Nothing happens. Listen to me, Rock! Rock! Pile! Help! If help solve. If help S. No? Okay. I don't know how to talk to a rock. I had a theory. It broke down immediately. Woo. The abandoned mine. Well then. Continue wandering. There's gotta be more places, huh? Somewhere. Ooh, I dig it up. Loot. Wandering. I power it up. More energized. Wait, hang on. I could speed up that traveling bit, couldn't I? Horse. Bloop. Since I'm going to be doing this a lot. There we go. That speeds it up. I could have outfoxed them. A spooky combination of hissing, chattering, and clanking, and an ancient skeleton rises out of the sand in front of you. He's wearing dented and rusted antique armor and a long handlebar mustache. Must be an ancient explorer or would-be conqueror. Hopefully in the former, because he doesn't seem to have much of a good artilatter. How does your mustache stay on? Do you use glue? Sorry to be the one who has to tell you this, but your sight lost like 100 years ago. You give the skeleton a history lesson, which seems to depress him. You give him directions to the nearest port, and he trudges away, grumbling to book a ticket home. Poor guy. He deserved it, though. He tried to kill me. I mean, he would never succeed, but he tried. It's a horse. I help horse. We've done that before. House. I run. El vibrator. I leave it alone. A thin stream of smoke over the next hill indicates a nearby campfire, so you decide to check it out. It turns out to be a man strolling around nonchalantly. He's wearing a top hat, which is on fire. Hey, mister, your hat's on fire. Yeah, I know. You don't seem particularly bothered by it. Well, I don't think panicking would solve anything. I guess you have a point. Of sorts. So, what's your deal? My deal? Well, I'm an artist. Ah, I see. So, this is some kind of performance art thing? Oh, you mean the hat? No, that's just a coincidence. I'm a painter. I'm trying to convince you to take it off. Mister, you need to take that hat off. You'll roast your brain. Perhaps, but I think how handy it will be for reading at night. Okay, look. I'll put this in the way you're an artist, right? You depend on your eyes for your ability to create. Well, once your hat burns down far enough, your elbows are going to boil in their sockets. Well, that would put a hamper on my painting. Of course. Well, before that happens, your brain will roast, starting with the parietal lobes on top, which governs visual perception and object manipulation. Oh my, very well, you've made a good point there. Have my hat. Burning top hat. This looks like it was probably a nice hat before it got set on fire. And still on fire. Why put it out? I opened it with a crowbar. It's mine now. My loot. My loot. Wandering. Run away. Run away. There has to be more locations. There has to be. Several loud gunshots ring out as you round
large cluster of boulders, and you dive into cover. Peeking cautiously around a corner, you discover a goblin shooting a large pistol at a pile of nailed-together driftwood. Hello! Oh, hello! What's doing targets practicing? Yup, sculpting. Look! You take another look, and from the right angle, the driftwood does kind of look like an owl, albeit one that's been shot a bunch of times with a pistol. I will help him. You teach the goblin a small wind spell to help him guide his bullets a little more accurately, and he gratefully gives you a handmade ring in exchange. Ooh, pistol damage. His ring was carved from the sole of a wooden shoe. No! They might be related. El vibrator, I leave alone. I dig it up with a shovel. I have coins now. Woohoo! Open with crowbar. All the loot is mine. I have so much loot. Run! Run! Translate. Once again, intriguing. It's too big of a word. Foraging. Frisco puppy. Are you telling me there aren't more places? Like, genuinely not more places I can discover, or is it just I'm not in the right place to do this at all? It is one of them. I don't know which one. More Nordic base! I guess this is a way to grind the XP as well. I only have one battery left. I don't know if I'm gonna need it. Digging up, wandering all the time. Oh, goblin. After wandering off the trail, you spot a goblin digging into sand with a little shovel and pail. Hello, I am clams digging. Clams? Clams not being in desert. Clams in ocean is ocean thing. Ha! Showing what you're knowing. Clams ocean fish being, like slugs with shells having, not in deserts. Oh yes, smart humans. Smarty human. Looking at this then. They pull a large piece of shiny abalone shell out of her pail, which, while not exactly a clam, is indeed an odd thing to find in the desert. I investigate it. Wanting more knowing. Fancying this shell? Sure, keeping it having lots at home. Thanks. Oddly, the shell has this lapel pin glued to the back of it. Maybe a wagon load of seaside souvenirs overturned her sometime in the past. Shiny abalone brooch. Mysticality. Wondering time. Open. Origin. I just want a new location. I know we are out there. There's at least wherever the necromancer has taken up spots, but I assume I won't be able to find out unless I have all the pieces of the clue put together. You bet, Sally. What do you have? Nothing. I mean, you have apples, but nothing. I'm leaving. A new location to wander from. Forage. Okay, I'm giving you 10 more attempts. 1. Yeah, Exhibit saved me. 2. Run. 3. 4. No. 5. No. 6. I'ma do this. 7. No. 8. 9. 10. Origin. Nope. No new location discovered. Let's see. Then it's time to take a look in my backpack. At the key items. I can't use these anymore. I've already used them all. I'm apparently some child I can find who wants this thing. I have this rod. Oh, that. I see what this thing does. That's why I surprisingly had a sudden El Vibratum box showing up. Still don't know what I can use this picture for. Maybe if I go back to the farm. Key,
journal. There's so many things I don't... grumble. You open your necromancer journal and examine the information collected. So, the road receipt you found has led you to determine the necromancer lays west of the mountains. Yes, yes, yes. I need someone smart or somebody who knows a lot about magic. Hang on, did I... Have I had a chat? Like, someone smart, the first person I think of then would be Professor. But I feel like I talked to him already. Did I not speak with him after that? I didn't. Wonderful. Do you know anything about ley lines? I don't know much with that mystical mumbo-jumbo. It's very unscientific. But it does come up in my research from time to time, so I can give you the basic overview. It draws you some curved intersecting lines on a piece of paper and explains how they relate to local geography and so-called mystical forces. It's pretty interesting stuff and makes sense considering that you already know about magic. Ley line diagram required. It's an illustration of the basic principle of ley line geography. It's simple enough to be understood by a layman. Thanks. I'm not a layman though. I'm close, but I'm not. Use it. This diagram is surprisingly comprehensible. You stick it into your necromancer's journal. I should check that out. I should. It's west of the mountains. Using your ley line diagram, you narrow the location of necromancer's lair down to a handful of possible locations based on unseen currents of energy that riddles the land. Excellent. The cryptic note you found about Hellcow energy indicates that necromancer's lair is somewhere fairly close to Hellstrom Ranch. Yes. Your knowledge of mushrooms, combined with the carelessness of the necromancer's mushrooms gathering cultists, allowed you to narrow down the location to a strip of land between the Big Canyon and the mountains between the and dirty water. Dirt water, indeed. You got it. You finally got enough information to pinpoint the precise location of the necromancer's lair. Necromancer's tower has been discovered. Huzzah! You found it out. Yes, wonderful. I can go there now. It's there, which still makes me wonder what's supposed to be there then. Anyway.
Onwards!
Hi, Gary. Alright, Gary, it's time to show this necromancer guy the business.
A business of not skeleton man's making.
Yes, business.
Heckin' yeah, let's go.
The skull above the door screams, "Swag!" Abracadabra. There's a click inside and as it unlocks. Okay, I'm gonna try to do something funny just to see if this still works for some reason. Wait, these are necromancers, not cultists. Never mind. I go in. Oops, I walked out. Some necromantic runes. They decide to be read and I study them. You read the runes, closely tracing them with one finger. They glow darkly at your touch. You learn 3 ancient names. A name of bone hatred, a name of bone void, and never no bone never was. I just remembered, do I have bones? I can. You carve some writing glyphs into the bone with your pen knife, and hiss black words into them. The bone shivers, eager to please. You bound an unfortunate spirit in this bone. At your urging, it will spring forth into an entire skeleton and get between you and those who would justifiably do you harm. Okay, and then I can do it with chips as well? Yes. You inscribe the skull chips with secret letters. In the correct order, they will spell the name of a wizard whose soul will be torn out of hell to serve your desire. You trap the spirit of a dead wizard in these marked bits of skull. Just toss him on the ground and start giving orders to the resentful reanimated sorcerer. What could go wrong? Surprisingly little. It's a fountain of blood. Nothing weird about it. The blood is delicious, like meaty Kool-Aid. Dark-blooded. Your vitality has been boosted by some blood you drank from the fountain of blood. This is probably totally safe and good. Yes, of course it is. You approach the army of skeletons without fear. Something in your eye causes them to shrink back slightly. I'm a necromantic master. I banish them! Your eyes turn black as you howl 3 names. The skeletons screech and explode out of existence. That was easy.
Good, next.
Cool. Some necromantic runes. They demand to be read. You read the runes closely, tracing them with one finger. They glow darkly at your touch. You learn a name that banishes mind. You learn a name that hatches void from a toothed egg. Well, there's a big old pillar of skulls blocking your path. There was bound to be one of these in here somewhere, right? Excuse me, fellas, I need to get past them. The skull hisses and chitters and giggles at you. So that's a no then. I can annihilate him, but I'm not fixing. Stick to the old classics. You carefully inspect the pillar of skulls, then grab one near the bottom by its socket and yank it out of the pile. The entire sack collapses like a grocery store soup can pyramid in a zany sitcom scene. Dismayed, the skulls scuttle roll away to hide in the walls. So there. That was easy. Some necromantic runes. You will read them. You will read them. You read the runes closely, tracing them with one finger. They glow darkly at your touch. You learn a name that dissolves bonds. You learn a name that withers love, corrupts love, twists it and blackens it and turns it into hate. Okay. Thump, smash, and the last one would be grunge, I assume. I just kind of screwed them having him. These two skeletons have their names written on their foreheads, so they won't get forgotten. Actually, wait. Maybe they have each other's once names. Either way, I banish them. You hiss the names, and the names slither into your foes. The giant skeletons turn and smash each other until only splinters remain. Good. Hang on, I just have to have the right walk. There we go, I have the right walk. I'm gonna be intimidating here. No, hang on, I can be more intimidating than this. I'll be back. No, not intimidating enough. Hang on, I just have to... There we go. Now, feel the intimidation. I'm here to take your job. By killing you. You approach the throne and the withered husk sitting on it. Unbelievable. All that killing, all that horror, and this is what's behind it. He tries to speak to you, but all that comes out is dust. What do you mean I can consume him? I'll consume him, why not? You chant the ancient words of ascension. You're not even sure how you know them, but they taste like hope. The pathetic twig that was once a man explodes into dust. I breathe it in. Consume what's left of the old man before it even hits the ground. A black fire ignites in your heart. He had some power in him after all. Now the power is yours. Now you are power. The necromancer's crown. This is the crown you took when you became the necromancer. It's all spike and skull bedecked. You pick up this crown. Funny, there's nothing to it. Why couldn't you see that before? Can I put on the crown? I can't. Can I sit? You sit on your crown. I guess I'll just laugh here for a bit. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna enjoy my throne sitting period. It's very lovely, honestly. I recommend everyone having a spooky throne to sit on in a dark, tall tower made out of bones where you can just kind of laugh out as much as you want. Be yourself, you know. No restrictions. Okay, I'm done. Ooh, another buff. Oh, right. Dark blood.
Whee! I'm the Dark Lord now! Fear me!
That was rather easy, I'll be honest. We're leaving. Sup, Gary? Where to now? Where now going, Gary? We still have that area, an entire desolate area there. There's places that I'm missing and I don't know why. There's also still more with the cows. Hang on, I had something with the cows I could do, didn't I? Other things that was questionable when I tried to consume it. This stuff is made of cow stomach, demonic cow stomach. So, not only would you be eating that, you'd also be kind of eating whatever the cow ate. Yes. Menued. Okay. Feel a spike of pain in your stomach. Aye, right, I can't eat more. But my spleen can handle more. Do I have some cow... No, that's clown powder. I don't want clown powder. Blood bill. Where is cow stuff? Do you have any cow liquid? Tainted milk. I drink it. This stuff is definitely not safe to drink. Better not then. But I want to. I want to put in a horror. Oh, cow's blood. I'm gonna drink it. You're no cow scientist, but you're pretty sure this would kill you before you drank it. Come to think of it, you're pretty sure that's not even any such thing as a cow scientist. I better not then. Well, I guess I don't know what to do with that. Apply to pure hog. Let's see. What else is there? Right, it was the stance branch. I'm gonna try and shoot it. Ew. Hang on, I'm gonna slow down the horse again. There's no reason to have the horse in 120 degrees. I still don't know whatever I'm gonna be doing with this one, and there's also technically the mystery of the... Oh, there's a weird cow-shaped stain on the wall. That was peanut butter. Oh right, it was this altar. I forgot about this. I forgot about this. Was I supposed to have peanut butter for him? I hope not. Then again, the horse thing was worth losing out on that, whatever that was. Oh! Oh! As you approach the grave marker, the hair on the back of your neck stands up and a voice whispers in your ear, "Give it to me! Give it to me!" Give what to what? Give what to you? The air grows colder. The picture of me, I can see it, you have it. You shouldn't look at it. Nobody should look at it. I guess you must be merry. Why don't you want anyone to look at it? The whispering gets quieter. Anger seeps in around the edges of the voice. Because they'll know. Give it to me. Okay, here's the picture. You hold the photograph out towards the grave marker and disintegrates in your hand. Thank you. The air returns to normal. You hope Mary finds some peace now. Yeah. I also don't know if I gained anything from that, honestly. Do you have anything else in my inventory that would indicate adventures? It's the barbed wire, the tontine key, whatever this is. I'm honestly wondering if this is just supposed to fill, rather than making a bridge, but just kind of fill the ground. Because, you know, if you just have enough of stuff, then that's fixed. The toy skeleton is just making an army against goblins, but I don't need them. I don't deal with goblins. Paper bag. Why do I need a paper bag? Wait, why are you a quest item? Which is too, why are you a quest item? Can I give it to a ghost? Maybe? I have a silver-tooth skull. I do remember what was with your thing. There's nothing I can do about that. I have a circus ticket. To Barnaby Bob's astonishing demonstration and perspicacity and skill. I cannot say that word apparently. I have my goblet of blood. Just a goblet of blood from a cursed altar in a spooky secret room. It's probably safe and fine and good. Yeah, of course. I have Barry Stern's diary, which I don't really know what to do with. I keep reading it. That's the last entry. I have read this already. Whoops. I did that mistake again that I keep doing. And there's the glass battleground and the carpet. Yeah, no, I honestly don't know what else to do. Hang on, I have to... Did I add any other stores that I don't know of? Hello, child. Bye, child. There seems to be at least more stores missing, so I have more I technically should be able to. Yeah, I'm missing 2? 3. No, wait. Okay, I'm missing 2 slots. 2 stores I could technically make happen. Then again, this is a game that makes it hard to know whether or not they've actually made it impossible for me to prevent it from happening. Because I can believe that. I can 100% believe that. Yeah, there's only one place to go when in doubt. Frisco. I open it with a crowbar. Woohoo! More stuff. I'm so powerful. Hi! Hello. Thank you. Oh, shucks. Now then. That's a lot of bunch of people. Hang on. No! Let me read! I think I'm going to devote... Yeah. I think I'm going to devote all my spare time to making identical smaller versions of that train. It sure is nice to be off that train. I thought we'd never get out. That's fair. What was Groovies? Oh right, it was this place. What can you tell me? There's nothing new. Didn't have anything new. No, it did not. Oh, bye! Well, it's time for the final cutscene, I guess. Sure, show me the final cutscene. Some folks say endings don't matter. But other folks, they like to know how things turn out. The consequences of their actions, like... With the trains running again, Frisco thrived. People came from all over to seek their fortunes. But thanks to you, they didn't have to do it while on fire because some cow attacked a wagon. Aw, that's wonderful. Oh. There's train cars dragged by a horse instead. Why use a train when you can have a horse? Is this just... Oh, right. I just remember the description the game gave me when I went too far to the edge was, it's just an endless row of identical houses. It's just gonna be a bunch... No, never mind, it stopped. And he's there. He's important. And he is working. Never mind, he is not important. He left immediately. We have nothing to do here. This is just showing that Frisco is thriving. Okay, next. While the railroad completed and Norton ousted, Smee found himself out of a job, but in an opportunity. In of an opportunity, there we go. After being elected mayor, he managed the growth and infrastructure of Frisco with compassion and pragmatism. In 1944, Frisco was named Most Reasonable City by the Tuesday Evening Post. Oh, we go deeper. There's a city hall with Smee. Smee. You were mean to me. You didn't let me ride the train. I never ridden the train, but I'm the main reason it got... I'm not the main reason, I'm just one of the helpers. After he got settled in, Gary climbed to the top of the tallest building in Frisco and shot spores in every which way. They say his descendants still roam the west to this day. Gary, 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 Gary. They're so powerful. I should never have given him all that shroom and grow. He's going to destroy us all. After she finished getting the bakery boys up and running, Louise moved to Frisco and opened her own shop specializing in artisanal breads and pies. That's a lot of bread and pie. By that I mean a lot of bread, no pie. Now, the sad part here is clearly no customers. At all. Thanks to your assistant, Hobbit Bubbert got the photography bug. Or should we say the photography owl? Anyway, he opened an art gallery so the citizens of Frisco would never again have to suffer from inability to see pictures of owl skeletons whenever they wanted. Look at these owl pictures! They're amazing! I mean, he has more traffic than the bakery. Kurtz left the fort and set up shop in Frisco. His fitness group skyrocketed in popularity. Their growth was entirely due to word of mouth because the first rule of Kurtzwitz is that you cannot stop talking about Kurtzwitz. Kurtz till it hurts! Kurtz till it hurts! No Kurtz pain! No Kurtz pain! Gain! Hang! Help! This is a cult. This is 100% a cult. It's nothing but a cult. It's a good dance, but it's a cult. With your help, the professor gained enough knowledge about L-vibrator technology to start building his own. He opened a very successful consumer technology store in Frisco, and for decades, people spent all their time staring at little computers in their hands instead of talking to another. Good.
The future is now!
Vibrator! You did it, Professor! You did it! Fantastic! I would love if some of these people just walked into each other though due to doing this, but no, people get surprisingly good at actually looking down and observing their surroundings if there is literally the only thing they do. If you don't do that 100%, then you're probably not good at it. The musicians you sent to Dirtwater formed a band called Wasco's Electric Trash Cans. They were really popular for a few weeks, then people lost interest. Oh, that's where he went! What I notice here is I'm missing one musician. I am missing someone. That's sad. You solved all of Brentwood's problems. With the increase in moral and civic resources, they were able to clear the weeds from the road and fix the well and the broken hitching post. There was even enough left over to give the mayor's office a new coat of paint, refresh the facade on the buttery biscuit, and add a second story to the bunkhouse. Even managed to get a horse into rehab. That horse really needed rehab though. Boy, he was drunk. Look at that well! This entire place is fantastic now! Olive Garden and Cactus Bill lived happily ever after. A wandering band of goblins found that El-Vibrator weather machine you unearthed and formed a cult around it. Due to increased rainfall, both Olive Garden and her marriage were extremely prolific. Oh. Oh. Interesting. That's interesting. Well then. I guess good that I accidentally turned the rain on. Chuck continued to run his blood and breakfast without incident, accident, scandal, or allegation for many years. Yeah, no, I wouldn't imagine there would be any changes there. You won 4 of the reenactment scenarios at Fort Memoriam. They still talk about you. Remember when that shoe fella came through? Yeah, he was really good at this game. Do we have any more root bears? Are we gonna play again? No! With your help, Roy Bean's Jelly Bean Museum became the talk of the town. Well, first they had to build a town nearby, but once they did... Whoo! I'm so excited! Let me in! Let me in! It's very obvious someone is coming along with someone else there. They are not placed. Someone is... I feel like he's asleep. He might be asleep. Dirtwater became, relatively speaking, a thriving metropolis, thanks to your efforts as a commerce ambassador and all-rounder helpful stranger. The once sleepy town became a shining oasis in a barren land. Every man, woman, and child in the town knew your name. They even put up a little plaque with your name on it in your old room at a jewel. Little did they know. Look at all these people. Look at that wizard. I mean... Not wizard, beanslinger. That's a good spittoon. One of many. I do see a lot of people here, though, without hats. I feel like this should be illegal. Oh wait, it is. As for you, after your adventures, you settled in Frisco and bought a very long and very narrow house. You filled it with souvenirs of your exploits and started an antique hat rack collection. When you left home, you told Rufus you wanted adventure and excitement. You visited a staggering 74 places on your journey. You're just about as well-traveled as they come, and they come from all over. So what you're saying is that there's more places. I only visited 74 of them. Oh. I'm missing hats! No! There are many things that are missing here, it seems. I do have that hat. That's a cool hat. That's a shroom hat. No, that's a yeast hat, never mind. It doesn't count then. That's my pile of bones. Oh, it's a pile of bones, and obviously toilet in the same room as everything else. In 1906, all of the remaining cows in the West were simultaneously activated by some kind of signal from hell. The thundered east, forming a gigantic single-minded herd, led by the infernal sadist Duke Bodkus. The cow army thundered east towards Dirtwater. Yeah, I didn't do anything about this, which I personally felt was kind of the main plot, because, you know, the cows came home. But I don't know how to progress this. Fortunately, a gang of rodeo clowns swept in the last minute and slaughtered the herd just before it reached Dirtwater. Unfortunately, all of the townsfolk in Dirtwater had a hard time sleeping for pretty much the rest of their lives. Seriously, it was a grisly sight. Yeah, okay, so that just kind of says, the cows would have been dealt with because the rodeo clowns would be around no matter what. Thanks to your cleverness, the world is not destroyed 420 years later. On the contrary, it remains undestroyed for millennia. Future generations don't know that they should thank you, but they definitely should. You managed to seal Roberto. What Roberto is, but you did it. Thank you for playing. The credits of Loathing. Zach Johnson, Victor Thompson, Riff Connor, Wes Cleveland, Ryan Ike, Chris Moyer, and Kevin Simmons. By golly, you made a good game. Extra special thanks to Dan, Bob, Hemley, Morganty, Duncan Robson, Urek TRB, Josh Lee, Brad Johnson, Chelsea Greenwood, Elise Cates, Mr. Lieutenant Time Bunkers, that's a good name, still great. Whistling. I do love some of these descriptions. Unity proof of concept, yeah, that makes sense. And special thanks to Jim Crawford, Jake Rodkin, Chris Remo, Erin Nash, Steve Gaynor, Tom Francis, John Brodsky, Colin Liotta, and Andy Bayo. And also thanks all the folks at Indie Mega Booth. Ooh. All your families and friends that we missed so very much these past few years. There's a lot of... And there's all of the beta testers. I was not a beta tester for obvious reasons, as I am playing it right now for the first... Well, to a degree, perhaps. If you enjoyed West of Loathing, you might also enjoy a free browser-based game, The Kingdom of Loathing, on the internet at Kingdom of Loathing. Interesting. Go there now! It's free! You can play it! Go and play The Kingdom of Loathing. Where's my home? Apparently I bought a home. Can I go to my home? No. I don't have a home. I have nothing of the sort. I don't live here, do I? Because that's the future, and the future hasn't happened. And this is the entire world of West of Loathing. I'm gonna do a last circus of this. I'll probably be disrupted by whatever happening. Oh, nothing happened. Cool. Now that I've seen the last credits, is it ready? Later. Nope, we're never seeing it. Well done. There's only one place to be now. Oh. Check it out. I get some unrefined nuggets. I still don't know if I could do something to refine said nuggets, but you know, it is what it is. Ba-da-ba-ba-bam, ba-da-ba-bam, ba-da-bam. Ba-ba-ba. If only I could join this band, it would have been so great. Just look at this. It's fantastic.
This is my favorite.
Yes. It's the end. This seems to be the last... Wait, hang on, that was another... I somehow managed to glitch the messaging, I felt like. Yes, I somehow had two options there for a second. Allow me to do it. Ah, that's cool. But anyway, yeah, this is the end of West of Loathing. Have fun. Very fun. I won't be... Probably... I might return to it at some point just to try and do more things, or if I have... I'll probably have to look up some things to figure out the things I don't know about and understand that I'm missing, because there's probably a lot more stuff I can do in this game. So I will return for that, but that's going to be a very much later point. What I'm going to be playing next time, also very much of a mystery. And the next stream, also a mystery, to some degree, because I will either have at least one more stream before... Well, Sunday. If I don't have any streams before Sunday, then there will be no stream until January, because I am taking the holidays off, as one would say. So yeah, that was it of West of Loathing. A wonderful game that I know there's a sequel of, and there's also the DLC that I may or may not be acquiring at some point to go on adventure there. So, I'll see you all next time, and hope you had a good time. Bye-bye.
The stream is done now for the day. The Knowles house doors are closed. But look forward to another day when it all's once more unlocked.